Whole team shining, we stars, big dipping. Get a lot of haystack gang in the sip. Niggas ain't real, nigga. Nope. You gotta feel me, nigga. Yep. Smile in my face behind my back, you tryna kill me, nigga. Damn. You say you got beef, then what you wanna do? What? You screaming, fuck me, nah, nigga, fuck you. Bitch. You ain't hard at me. Nope. Couple kick dough, couple robberies. Nigga get extorted, get aborted, he don't pay the fee. Posted in the north, got the 2 to 4 recipe. I be cooking chicken, bitch, not talking rotisserie. I got all my hater, man, I know that they sick of me. Who the fuck he think he is, motherfucker MB3? I honestly pay him no attention. They up under me. Haters call me Visa cause I'm everywhere they wanna be. Ladies, man, catch me with more honeys than a bumblebee. Say she got a husband, but she always wanna suck the D. State gang, true sipper, who these niggas wanna be. I been getting money since a younger. I been pushing peace, stay strapped. Gotta watch your back when you're in the streets. Friends turn to foes, never know who your enemy. I was in Detroit, he ain't keep the same energy. West side down the slide, I don't think he feeling me. I was on some demon time, nigga talking about killing me. They no business, let's see all that shit that you gon' do to me. Come outside, why you scared? I thought that you been a G. We don't bluff, we pulling up, we different down in Tennessee. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. I got an old school bitch, call her Aretha. Shawty so fine, shawty she a keeper. Smoke that reefer, preferred by the quarter. I do this for my kids, my sons and my daughter. Get treated like a king. Hoes call me sire. One look like Lotto, the other look like Maya. My plug, he ain't playing, he only talking them numbers. I cop it, whip it and ship it. My money coming in bundles. Different flavors of kush, orange, grape, and apple. If a nigga trap me, it's gonna be a disaster. Dope money and bitches, pimp robbers and snitches. It's all in my hood. My homies say that I'm gifted, I really can't complain. Shit's starting to change, a product of my environment. Tell me who can I blame? Neck like a glacier, bought my shawty a bracelet. Money go glitter, that's why these niggas be hating. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Bad beats with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Damn beats with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Damn beats with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Damn beats with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Whole team shining, we stars, big dipper. Get a lot of haystack gang in the sip. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so with the business. Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, beggar, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us the misfits. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the tidbit. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old, it's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, where my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say high first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, oh, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true cool geek. Walked in by myself but left with two freaks. Ooh wee, nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, two-seater, let me feel the tube breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she busted like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she busted like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. So cold, but I'm so hot. Dope boys up in the trap, I'm dope boy. With them knives. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap, I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap, I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap, I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap, I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Down 8 gram, headed straight to the block. Pirates, this water walk till it's hot. Listen up, look, turn a little to a lot. Right hand on the cell phone, take an order. Left hand 360 motor to a lot. Blue holler tips, got switches on the dot. State game, true sippers can't be stopped. Laughing at you haters. I'm thumbing through the paper, says long at the bottom, won't you meet me at the top? The nigga ain't shit, yeah, get that a lot. Won't be deterred and I won't be stopped. Shaq D's the number one, I post up on the block. 24/7 cause the hustle don't stop. 31 flavor, take an order like a waiter. I be selling more gas than a local truck stop. 1200 strong for a pound to the top. Got me shining, I'm a star. Ask about me, I am legend. They gon' tell you who we are. Fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. Get money, all I know. No love for these bitches, never saving these hoes. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap, I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap, I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap, I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap, I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not.
When I'm thinking about the past, yeah, gon' get some nice gang, we at the spot. If we ever was short, then it's back to the block, you probably get shot. Every day the sudden change, we getting money, that's one thing that's never gon' stop. Real dope boys do what it takes, playing high stakes, living to die. Do your time, keep it quiet, no matter who you are, don't get what you got. Stack it up, that's the bond to stay fresh. Oh, they think that you're not. Take a roll with a hoe, they gon' let you go. Somebody's gonna say you ain't hot. Just invest in yourself, don't worry about nobody else. There ain't no handout. If you say the same, put it on chain. Let them see you ain't tied down. Got a couple rings, did a lot of things. I ain't really gon' talk about it. Give me a trade, get you to go. She gon' show up and show out. So don't ask me what a dope at, cause you already your brown.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap, I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap, It's 2:32 in the morning. We in the booth high in the motherfucker. State gang, the mob. True sippers. We in too deep. It's a lot of motherfucking hating going on, but that ain't shit, man. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. Money gotta shine, so money gotta bubble. You say you icy, but your diamonds looking super cluttered. I look like a star, call me the Big Dipper. I keep a pocket full of faces, paper ain't an issue. Shawty jockin' say look like I'm signed to Def Jam. I'm independent, baby girl, I'm just going ham. She say she love my diamonds, she wanna wear my jewelry. I'm a lot of big bitch, call me Stephen Curry. Club pitch black dog, but my chest glowing. I'm kinda cocky, talking shit like I'm Terrell Owens. A Mary Jean, Jordan 12 and a white tee, look like I'm shooting a movie every day. Call me Spike Lee. Still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. I'm with a white bitch, same color in my kids. If you got your money right, you get them all white bricks. You can tell a nigga shining, take a look at my wrist. Got them all red diamond like your girl lipstick. I got these hoes sick, I got these hater mad. I'm popping rose bottle, I'm rocking Gucci tag. Got a stupid crazy swag, nothing like you wanna be. Some Texas, they Brazil, 2 for 20 up in Applebee's. I look just like a masterpiece. You should hang me on the wall when she wants some dope dick. I'm the one your bitch can call, getting money all year. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. Nickname Shawty Low, nigga, I done it all. State gang. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. The money still coming, these niggas still hate, these bitches still choosing. I'm in the streets daily, hopping out fresh courtesy of the yayo. Got a knot in my pocket, same side as potatoes. Good morning, people. Good morning. This internet is probably gonna act up because I see as I was playing the music, for some reason the signal thing started popping up, which I repeat, I never had these issues to Xfinity. I just never did. Yeah, I'm gonna try to work through it though. I do have a hack coming later on that I think may work. And I'm just, I don't know. I think these new routers suck, but I do got a bootleg modem that I had through Xfinity for dang near like 12 years, and it's still on. It's active. I checked the other day. It's one of the original modem models, and you know the old shit be working better than this new shit for some reason. So I'm gonna try running it through that and seeing if we get a better result. And I'm able to screen share and all that, but last night, we had a meeting in Dolton. I only caught like 2 minutes of the entire meeting. I heard Tiffany yelling towards the end. I saw Big Booty Belcher ask her a question, and then I heard like a piece of a public comment. So we're about to listen to what happened last night, see what was going on. We ain't been to Dolton in a minute. I see Stan Brown was there and led the people in prayer. That nigga ain't been there in forever, but I guess he show up when he know everybody gonna be there. Tiffany showed up at the Park District, you know, the place that she says is where they had a illegal secret squirrel meeting. And she showed up. Let's see which one I'm listening to.
Okay, so you have 3 minutes, and remember it is public comment.
It's a 3-hour meeting.
All right, so hello everyone. First, I just wanted to thank about to be Mayor Jason House and the trustees for allowing us to actually have a meeting somewhere where it's safe, it's disability accessible, and it's somewhere where we feel comfortable. Next, I just wanted to just look at the current administration and just ask y'all, why don't you step down? This is an embarrassment to Dolton. This is an embarrassment to Dolton Township. This is an embarrassment to all of us residents. Really was here. He's not even on the payroll anymore. This is just like a grade to a lot of them, and these are our lives that are in jeopardy. Tiffany, she's not anybody that would represent me as a Black woman, as a single mother. She is a complete joke. She has put so many lives in disparity. Like, there's so many people that are hurt behind her leadership, and she has no care in the world about it. It's just ridiculous that she do the things that she do and don't even care about the lives that are affected behind what she do. I asked a lot of people to vote for her. A lot of people to vote for her. I come to this meeting every month because I'm going to continue to ask her to step down. I feel like myself, I've been bamboozled, I've been hoodwinked, led astray, because when I asked people for her vote, I wasn't myself. I had a tumor. So a lot of people know my story. So I wasn't right in my head, but now that I'm right in my head, I'm definitely asking everybody to make sure that they vote Clean House 2025 to get her out of that seat. I just want to say that I saw her post, and now she's
damn, they using
the other day.
Well, I'm talking about everybody is on her ass about their post. I don't think so, but I have to be fair because I saw the post, I shared it. I don't think she's saying she's a Trump supporter. She was kissing ass, though. I don't think she's a Trump supporter. She was just trying to say, well, he is the president. I'm a Democrat, but we got to work together. So I think that's what she was doing more than anything. Now, she delusional as fuck to think that Trump is going to check his inbox and get back to her. Like, you know how many. Now, I know you making news for being corrupt and shit, but that ain't a reason a president would want to talk to you, elect, or any of that. That's actually a reason they would want to stay away from you because you are so controversial. They would want to stay away from people like that. You're going to be left on red. Read, or however the young folks say it.
At the meeting at Dolton Township, you was talking about Kamala Harris. But now today you post that you Team Trump and you want to send him a message for what? So you can get out of jail early? That makes like no sense to me.
I ain't even see y'all. Hey, Amanda. Hey, yours truly. Hey, Niecy Ways. Yeah, I just got back to the comments. Who else up in here? Hey, Candy. I got Leah and E. Brooks and James and Javar already. All right, caught up.
On why she would want to be a Trump supporter all of a sudden. Anyway, I know that this is going to be a movie, and I just asked that Beyonce play me if she's watching this because I know that a lot of people will be watching this, and I just want to make sure that we all know that Clean House 2025, we definitely got to vote this corruption out, Dolton Township and Dolton, because we don't deserve what we're going through. Thank you.
I bet y'all won't vote no woman as the mayor no more, will you, Dolton? It's gonna be men from here on goddamn out. I bet y'all won't vote no more men. I mean, no more women in there. Trey, what you think about those texts people been saying they getting? Oh, from text from Tiffany. She been doing that for forever. Remember, Dingleberry showed us she showed us a message to try to show she was proof that she was a she said because she's a baby Trump. Why do y'all keep at Trump? Man, listen. I'm not gonna let y'all do my Uncle Trump like that. My Uncle Trump ain't done none of this shit Tiffany done. Like, they got Trump. These folks were fucking with Trump because he had papers and classified papers and shit at his house. They ain't saying he was stealing in bank. Nobody said Trump bankrupted the government. Nobody ever said this. Trump was stealing money. Nobody ever said Trump had vendors that just like no, I'm sorry. This woman is stealing and doing all types of crooked shit. She ain't passing out business licenses. Ain't nobody accused Trump of that. No. The only y'all complain about Trump is his mouth. He got a slick motherfucking mouth. That's it. Y'all say he talks shit. I'm sorry. We used to motherfuckers talk. Every man done grab women by the pussy if they ain't no virgin. That's what we do. We like to get a handful of that pussy. We like to grab the moose knuckle. Y'all mad at him for being a man? So y'all don't think Bill Clinton and none of the other men presidents grabbed women by the pussy? And we had JFK in office who was fucking Marilyn Monroe. You don't think he was grabbing hoes by the pussy? Y'all gotta stop it. Stop. And then when he was talking about grabbing hoes by the pussy, he was like 30. The nigga was he was young. This nigga was a young millionaire. Y'all acting like y'all shocked he grabbed hoes by the pussy. And they let him. He wasn't doing it without their permission. They let him. He ain't got no long line of women coming out like Diddy and Bill Cosby and what's that, Harvey Weinstein and all these music execs and moguls. He ain't got a list of hoes coming out saying he took something. No. Y'all is not gonna compare Uncle Trump to goddamn no Tiffany Henyard. I'm sorry, not gonna do it.
I know you're not calling that man Uncle Trump.
Yeah, that Uncle Trump.
You done lost it.
We call Shannon Sharp Unc. Why I can't call Trump Unc?
I can't call Shannon Sharp shit.
It's because he white. Everybody calls Shannon Sharp
You
Unc.
is really drinking the pot liquor at this point. I'm sick of it. I'm not going to talk to you about this. I am here. I showed up to work, but I have nothing to say on this matter, sir.
What pot liquor? No, they tried to say he just like Tiffany. She just like him. That's why she drawn to him. I'm saying, no, he's not bad as they said. That Tiffany is different. Trump ain't took nobody pictures down at the White House because they beefing like Tiffany. Trump ain't changed the locks on the White House like Tiffany. He ain't done none of this shit. Oh, somebody had a clip the other day where that lady, when she said, I'm real educated, Kuma Mo something. She didn't say Kuma Sum Laude at all. She said Kuma Mo something. I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm going to find that clip. I got to use my other device, though.
Greetings in the name of. Oh,
you don't know what a moose knuckle is?
Okay. Greetings in the name of the Father.
This their pussy print.
I got a litany of things. Can you hear me? I'm gonna start with revenue for any and everybody.
Truth, are you getting put down in the church, ladies? I see when I had ended my baseball and went over there, y'all was having God talk. Are you becoming one of the church ladies?
I've been a church lady. I'm a heathen, but I'm a church lady too. Now y'all gonna stop trying to talk like being a church lady is a bad thing. Now stop it.
Amanda, you don't want to go see. It's a pussy print. Just
what? Wait.
A moose knuckle is a pussy print. She said she got to go see a picture of a moose knuckle. I'm saying it's a pussy print. And when the girls have on the tight shorts and things, and they pull, this is the pussy. It's the pussy. That's what it is.
Oh God, today.
For the next year.
Crop top with some biker shorts. She's showing off her moose knuckle. That what Glorilla said.
When it comes to the war list, I really would like for us to be able to sometime pick it up ourselves and see it.
Wait a minute, hold on a minute. What are we listening to?
We is in Dolton. Now, Miss Stubbs, I don't know if that's kind of like sensitive information. You do have a point, though, that the public should see what they're paying for instead of just their select few, but I don't know. That could get messy if the public was able to see exactly which vendor getting paid what and for all of that would get spicy. Yeah, it may cause some riots, but that I don't know. It's a good idea, but I feel like it could have some negative repercussions. But it's actually a good idea, though. Like you saying, the public, it's our money, we paying for it. We should be able to pick up a warrant list and see what the fuck our money getting spent on. Instead of, we may hear what it is if somebody wants to take an item off. I get it. These the public comments though, true, from the meeting last night.
I also want to know what's in the TIF fund, if we are messing with anything in that. I also want to get around to the crossing guards. How many are needed? How many do we have? And I do know we don't have enough because I'm out there volunteering with the crossing guards, which never bothered me because teaching and the crossing guards are my first love. The ordinances, when it comes to, one time I think Dolton spoke about it, the ordinances for us to ask certain questions to be it the mayor, the trustee, or whomever, that they be allotted maybe 1 minute or something like that to answer us, and our time not be interfered with it. I'm only clearing, I'm clearing the bush homes. If it's clear in Las Vegas, you know, when it came to the community, you've been knowing me a long, long time, so I still want to hear how it's clear here when it came to that, because we need clear here.
Are you talking about Andrew Holmes? Well, I can explain to you how it's clear in Dolton. It didn't happen in Dolton, so that's why it's clear there. Dolton police never could have done anything for anything that happened in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, they investigated, they declined to pick up charges or anything, so it's over with everywhere. The only thing that could possibly happen now is civil, which is going to be a stretch because they don't have any police stuff to back them because they declined to press charges. That you have the testimony of Officer Miles and things of that nature, but yeah, it's testy, and that old nigga ain't got no money. Oh, well, she's not suing him per se. She's suing the village of Dolton and all of that. We're still probably just going to reach a settlement. But they may just play hardball because there's no evidence. It's a he say, she say thing. And Officer Miles is bound because he don't want to lose his job, so he's not going to testify against his city who's employing him. But that's how it's over in Dolton. It sucks, but you have to let it go. It's almost as if it never happened. Now, to her, it's a different story, but the public has to act like it never happened because they declined to pick up any charges, pursue it any further, any of that stuff. That's the legal system we have.
Well, something happened somewhere else. We don't want it to keep lingering on here. I also want to know where we are on these payouts for the lawsuits that we are having, that we have here in the village of Dolton, when it comes to where we still stand with water reclamation. And, you know, true to light, let's that Robert rule, you know, there ain't no liberty without no rules. So, you know, we got to start kicking hard with these rules. You hear what I'm saying? It's also
you saw Glorilla Moose Nugget Javah. You looked to picture up. Yeah, boy, she got a fatty.
I'm gonna try to get through. I still think I got some time, and you know I'm gonna go straight to what connects us is our humanality. You hear what I'm saying? And we've had a lot of dissension in the village of Dolton. This is an old village agenda. Y'all want to know how many pages this is?
Cabbage lady, you got your hair braided shit? Cabbage lady.
What?
You got your hair braided yet?
No.
Damn, Destiny did you like that? I'm gonna have to call her and put in a good word for you.
You ain't got to call her and put no damn good word in for me. I am her good word. She know better. Nah, she you know, she started some new hours at her job, so it's just gonna take a little time. You know, I don't really press my daughter, you know, to do my hair because she do hair at her house and she got a job, so I just wait my turn. I shouldn't have never. First of all, she fussed at me because it was too soon to take my hair down, which, okay, don't do that. I was sick of it. But, you know, it's all good. I get a break. It's good. It need to breathe anyway.
Okay, because I was gonna say I call and put in a good word. Now this
Don't
is
try to act like my
ridiculous.
daughter just ain't gonna do. Don't try to act like my daughter just ain't gonna do my hair. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I told her not to. She ain't.
You a lie. You could never tell my baby not to braid my hair. You got me messed up. You a lie.
Ask her. Indeed, ask her. Ask her.
You messy, Trey. You trying to listen? Are you trying to come in between me and my family on the back end?
Nope.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, I ain't even speak to the people. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Let me see what y'all saying. Trey, don't start with me today. Here, look at her, man. What is Amanda? Amanda, what is you doing? Hey, Lil. Hey, son, you can't handle the truth.
She was trying to find out what a moose knucker is, and I think
Can
she
you
found
please
out.
stop talking about that lady, Prince? I don't want to hear nothing about that lady. Oh.
We ain't talking about no specific lady. She was asking what it was. But Amanda had started off by saying she just threw in there that Trump was grabbing women by the pussy. And I said, who haven't amongst us men? Who haven't grabbed the pussy? Unless you gay.
You ain't supposed to do that without permission. You're not supposed to just go around doing it. Hey, Javon.
If they don't say no, then what? What if they like it?
So you ask permission before you do it, or you just do it? That's assault.
Sometimes you ask.
You can't just do that, Trey. That's crazy.
Other time you be like, damn, that motherfucker fat. And then you touch it. And then she be like, quit playing, bro. Or she like it. Or stop. It's just like when a nigga grab your booty. Every time your ass has been grabbed, it ain't been asked. And every time it's been grabbed, it ain't been a stop.
The last time a man grabbed my booty, the last time a man grabbed my booty, he almost lost his life.
Then you ain't like him. If it was somebody you liked and he grabbed your booty, it would have been.
And I ain't like it. You know what? I'm not finna do this with you.
I'm just saying. It's two niggas in the club. One of them, Michael Easley, the other one, Shabba Ranks. If Shabba Ranks grab your ass, of course you're gonna be upset. If Michael Easley grab your ass, you probably gonna start twerking. That's what I'm saying. It just depends on who grabbing your ass.
So you are ignorant.
Every nigga don't get the fucked up response when they grab your ass, depending on how attracted you are to them.
You are. And this is the thing. What man, and I'm talking about man, because if you do it, you're not a man. What man is around here grabbing women's asses?
We've all done it.
I don't care if you think she don't like it or not. You just don't do that.
Every man in their younger days then grab some ass. I don't get from like between the high school years, the senior, the junior, sophomore, up until about 25, 26 in the club, niggas was grabbing ass. Not every time. You like not like a serial ass grabber, but some of them just you be like, come here, girl, and touch that ass, smack on it.
And how would a man feel? And how would a man feel if a woman just came up and grabbed their ass? And most men don't even want you touching their ass. No.
Women grab ass and dicks. Women grab ass and dicks. It's actually a popular social media woman, and she go around asking men, can she grab their dick and rate it? That's how she got famous. It's a show.
Lord have mercy.
It is. She be everywhere. She be in South Beach and shit.
That's crazy. That's weird.
Act like this shit don't happen. Girls be grabbing dicks too.
I don't grab it without permission.
Y'all been dancing in the club. The nigga was y'all slow dancing. Y'all done grabbed some dicks before. And don't act like you knew every nigga you was dancing with in the club. It's the club we made.
I'm not guilty, sir. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Most of us men picked who was dancing by the ass being fat or who was shaking their ass the hardest. Big or little. Whoever was dancing the best would be like, oh, I'm finna dance with that bitch. Come here. So there you go.
How do you ask to grab penis true?
He lied. lying.
Truly, I'm a lady.
She's lying. She just grabbed that motherfucker. She lied.
See, that's the thing. I don't grab. I work my way towards it. I don't just grab it. See, it's a technique.
Grab and squeeze. Grab and squeeze.
You don't just grab it, Trey. You don't just grab it. It's a technique to it.
I guess. I don't grab dick, so that's out of my league. That is out of my league. I tell you how to grab a pussy.
How I'm talking about? Look at y'all truly talking about. I ain't asking us. Y'all truly, you aggressive. Trey, how do you go from talking about politics and this woman over there around yonder to talking about, you know what, you just wayward. I'm sick of it.
Amanda put in the chat, Trump grab him by the pussy. Amanda husband and grabbed her by the pussy before. I don't know why y'all playing like that shit ain't normal.
Ain't nobody saying that it ain't done, Trey. I'm just saying you can't just be walking up to random, women just doing that. You can't be doing that's crazy. You could do it, to your wife or your girlfriend, your partner, whatever. Not no damn random woman.
Trump was just telling stories, man. He was like, man, I'm a rock star, man. He was like, you be out and you
Trump need to put his ugly behind down. Because if he didn't have money, he would have childless.
It was an old story, though. It's not like he was doing this as he was 70. He was talking about like when he was at his height in the 80s, he was a superstar like that. And he was like, shit, they would let you just grab him by the pussy. We know the 80s was a different time back then. The 70s and 80s and 90s was a different time. We had the Freaknik, we had all of the little Woodstocks and all that shit was different. Everybody was fucking black and white.
Oh God. Jesus.
There was the freakiest time. That's why all of us is here. Most of us, well, now y'all some 70s babies. Most of us are 80s babies, though. There's a lot of 80s babies out here that was fucking. Doing crack and fucking.
Not doing crack.
That's what they were doing.
So everybody was just high first. Just high.
Yep. Yep.
Oh well.
And it also has citizens address put into it. We simply need to not go back to the old way.
Utah Mountain when Trump had the brown hair.
This young man, y'all got to put some clothes on Chicago Road. That's called revenue. Either way it go, we got to have so much consistent revenue coming in here. We've got to get better when it comes to our police department.
Them 70s babies was products of parents that was doing the LSD and things back then, the psychedelics in the 60s and 70s, the hippies. That's how y'all got here.
Can't keep having officers not wanting to come and work in our community. We can no longer turn away from officers that are doing things that they shouldn't do in the community. And for God's sake, when it comes to outsiders, do y'all have to help me get some kind of ordinance to keep outsiders out here? Because when I say between 2021 and now, I ain't saying we dodged no tsunami, but you know what? We don't need no more water disasters hitting this community. And now that I mentioned water disasters, who checked our hydrants? Who's responsible?
Why wouldn't you want outsiders coming in? Outsiders bringing revenue. They spending money. They're paying taxes and things. Why wouldn't you want the outsiders there? I don't get that comment.
Checking our house. Pardon me? That's your 3 minutes. That's my 3 minutes. Yes. Oh, y'all better be glad I love y'all.
Miss Valerie's finna go off.
Good evening, Mayor, trustees, Madam Clerk, and the residents.
They look like Tammy cousin.
I am a vendor here in Dolton. I'm not a resident. I clerk. I was previously cleaning the police department. I'm here because we are owed 4 months of pay.
Oh,
Even
shit.
when we weren't getting paid, we still showed up each and every day.
Oh, Tiffany sent her. But damn. I feel for the woman already because she only get paid once a month and she 4 months behind. We don't know the wages, but we'll just say $1,000 a month, and it's lowballing it. She owed $4,000, and they still expect her to come and clean every day. They'll have me fucked up. Or Tiffany, this is one of them times where you rich and stuff, you have to pay somebody like that out of pocket and get your money back through however the fuck you have to do it. I don't know, but damn. Nope, don't know who Cheryl here. You know I don't know these people, Javar.
Do our job. We have shown our integrity and have taken pride in what we do on a daily. We just want what is due to us. We have worked as a vendor. We give our time, our work ethic, and everything. But we can't.
Now, I was feeling sorry for her, but I kind of lost it when I just realized she is reading from something. Ma'am, this is supposed to be from your motherfucking heart. This is be 4 months of frustration and not getting paid. I don't need no notes when you ain't paid me in 4 months. I know exactly what the fuck to say. It's coming from right here. You wrote it down and you losing where you at? You ain't even remember. Oh, I think this is a ringer. I don't believe her now.
Work for free.
Cause we seen that nigga. We seen that nigga had that nigga in Thornton Township cut up with Gonzalez when his shit was taken off the list. He wasn't nowhere near 4 months behind, and he was like, "Bruh, I need my money. Like, bruh, this ain't right. This is too calm."
Watch previous board meetings, Mayor, where you have stated that the vendors shouldn't be working for free, that they should get paid, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to get what is due to us. Thank you.
Good evening. I would like to start off by saying thank you.
This another person that wrote their speech down. So wait, did y'all write the speech as y'all signed in? Like, did y'all write the speech, come to the meeting and sign in, or did y'all sign in and sit down and write y'all speech? I'm just curious.
Trustees Jason House, Kiana Belcher, Tammy Brown, Brittany Norwood, and Kirk Key for doing a great job and also being so welcoming to me and my husband here in Dolton. We live with the same criminal in 2 governments, which are the Village of Dolton and Thornton Township. The purpose of my comment tonight is to debunk the false allegations that the majority of us are haters, hecklers, and lawbreakers. But in fact, those of us that stand before you just want to rebuild a better community for everyone. It's not our fault that Tiffany Hilliard has become the most infamous mayor in America due to her inability to listen to reason. Stan Brown, will you continue to be a rubber stamp for Tiffany?
Stan don't be at the goddamn meetings. The last time this nigga was at a meeting, he came to me, I ain't even know it was a meeting, and y'all could have told me something. That was the last time the nigga was there.
Or will you commit to serving the residents of this community the way you vowed to do when you took that seat? Andrew Holmes, why haven't you made a statement about the alleged rape of Fanil Dukes? I will never.
Now, we don't like it. We don't like it. I get it. But we can't force this man to make a statement. I know it's weird that he gives statements for other people all the time. He advises people to make statements, but we can't make him give a statement. He's remained quiet through all of it. He wants it to just go away. And there's still civil litigation going on too. I don't know if he's included in it, but we can't make him say anything. Like, if he comes out and says, I didn't do it, will that make everybody feel better? Or are y'all just gonna have more questions and say he lied? That's the catch-22 about giving statements. The people that don't believe you aren't going to believe you anyway, and they're just going to find something. They're going to look how he's standing. Look at him. He's smiling. He's laughing. He wasn't sincere. But I get everybody's frustration, but no matter how much we hate it, he don't owe us a statement. He may owe his family and personal friends statements, which he may have given them, but he doesn't owe the general public any official statement on that, on the allegations.
Allow this question to fade away. William Moore, you like to quote scriptures. You should know that the Bible tells us to eat the whole scroll. Just don't take out bits and pieces to fit your narrative. You must acknowledge the good and the bad concerning your boss and both administrations. You do not appear as a godly man when you lock residents out of the people's house. Does this administration believe that intimidation is more effective than reason?
Okay, then.
If so, why do you allow Jamarcus Quigley, Michael Smith, and Keith
Wait a minute. Is this Miss Roberts? Is this Miss Roberts? Is this the Miss Roberts up here speaking?
The opportunity to heckle us? If you want the people's cooperation, then transparency is the key. Why are businesses allowed to flourish without having to pay to play? We the people have the right to be frustrated when we never get answers to our questions. And let me make this clear. We have never resorted to violence, although Tiffany and her goons have threatened us on several occasions. I want this administration to know that the residents would not be silenced through intimidation, false accusations, or fictitious.
She must used to be, she probably was a Black Panther back in the day or something.
Lawsuits. We will continue to speak out against wrongdoing.
Yeah, her and Powell wrote this statement. They wrote this statement before they came. And she got loud when they said time up. Oh, shit.
Residents would not be silenced through intimidation, false accusations, or fictitious lawsuits. We will continue to speak out against wrongdoing until those are blind see. Your 3 minutes are up. Thank you.
Now, I don't know what's going on with Mr. Dan microphone. Well, he had the mic too close to his mouth. We ain't gonna hear shit.
Before Mayor came into our meeting one time at 6:30 starting time. Disrespect to
we don't know what Mr. Dan is saying.
Including her. And the computer, whatever whatever she decides to say or whatever entourage and whatnot, someone went to her kids, some of their phones.
Yeah, we ain't gonna. We don't know what Mr. Dan's saying. I think he cooking though. I heard disrespectful. They was telling them in the chat. You know, Tiffany administration ain't gonna tell them to move the mic. And I guess the other people didn't want to be rude. And he got that motherfucker in his throat. Jibbity jibbity, a jibbity 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 jibbity, jibbity jibbity jibbity, a jibbity 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 jibbity, jibbity jibbity jibbity, jibbity jibbity jibbity, jibbity jibbity, a jibbity jibbity, a jibbity, a jibbity. This nigga reporting live from the middle of a hurricane. The flag moving in front of him and shit. We don't, Mr. Dan, we don't hear nothing you said. I need you to go live on Facebook and say this shit again, Mr. Dan. He's still going. Mr. Dan then broke the mic. Zibbity, 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 zibbity. And this is on normal speed. He's saying he's saying how much they done had to pay out in lawsuits, but that's what all I can make out. I'm sorry. I respect my elders, so I ain't gonna skip past them. Thank you for the $10 cash app. They said good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hold on. Where's the dread up?
Thank you, Sister Avanti. $10 coming on the cash app. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20. But thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
Thank you so much.
Damn, Mr. Dan. We heard Tiffany just fine. I hate that for you, Mr. Dan. You my nigga.
All right, I'm keeping my own time because I don't need William Moore to take time for me.
Damn. So, hey, wait a goddamn minute.
For looking at.
Now, that's how you start your coming off petty as a motherfucker. I'm keeping my own time. I don't want William Moore keeping my time. It's all the same. Oh, she petty. I'm here for it, though.
All right, I'm keeping my own time because I don't need William Moore to take time for me. So, first I'd like to thank you two for looking at the residents while we speak. Thank you for that. Next, I would like to ask, why are you sitting at that dais? Too many people up there. You shouldn't be up there. Can anyone answer? I mean, I know you are friends, guests, but you shouldn't be sitting up there. You don't represent this village. So, and Mr. Volunteer, you came in here to start trouble. I saw you when you turned your camera on to start recording people. That's a no-no, buddy. Up in this house, you don't do that. Now, what I really would like to know is, I'm a senior citizen and I'm disabled, so I am looking for permanent housing, man. Here, you said that there's what? How many million in the township? But when I called asking for assistance, trying to locate housing, they said there was no money. Can you tell me where the money is and the help for me to have my own living space? I don't play bingo. I don't need bingo. I need a place to live. I need a residence, a permanent residence. I know I'm not going to get an answer, but I would appreciate some information instead of lies about how much money the township has, and they're in the black. Again, don't keep my time, buddy.
Damn. That's how you feel?
Good evening, everyone.
I don't even think she used all her time.
I didn't know that that seat was reserved for you, Mr. Moore, because I don't know what qualifies you to be in that seat as reserved. So had I known that, I would have sat there politely in your place. You know, I want to start with something, Tiffany. I hate that I'm going to be all over the place in this comment, but it's been a while. I mean, you've done so much and the meetings were canceled. It's just been very difficult to really address you. But the event that you had, I think it was the back to school, whatever it was, with Kiki, when you were giving away free things and you literally pointed out people that you didn't like that were in your line that you were helping. And that was disgusting. Have some integrity, have some dignity. You're a public official and you're ridiculing and chastising people for getting the help that you always are advertising. So when they take advantage of it, that's your opportunity to chastise them, to out them, to act like, you know, you're bigger than everyone. That was disgusting and you shouldn't do that. Also, one thing I love about this setup, and shout out to the trustees for making sure that the meeting was in a place that can accommodate everyone that wants to attend. But what I really love is how you guys are sitting arm in arm. It's not I'm up here, you're down here, like how you like to try to present it, Tiffany, to feed your ego or whatever. This is how it should be. You can't do anything without them. But on the flip side, they actually can do something without you. But even still, you should be sitting arm to arm. There is no you're up there, they're down here. So I actually like this setup for that reason. And I'm glad they're back, you know, to how it should be, how the meeting should be conducted. Secondly, you know, I really want to know, Tiffany, if you know what hypocritical means or being contradictory, because you do it so second-naturedly. I'm wondering if you even know what the term is, because I mean, like, you watch these meetings, you go back and watch these meetings and see your behavior, see your comments, see how you rally for certain things that you deny other people the opportunity to do. I'm just curious if that ever even dawns on you, if you didn't care, or if you're that removed from reality that you don't need to reconcile that within yourself. But you're a ball of contradictions, literally like a snowball. You just constantly contradicting yourself. You're the biggest hypocrite I've ever seen in my life. Just like someone said, I mean, 1 minute you're Team Kamala, and then the next it's Team Trump. You know, I want to sit down with you. Do you think for a minute, Tiffany, he's going to honor that? Do you think?
Hell no, he ain't.
He probably does know you, unfortunately.
He don't know who the fuck she is. She a Democrat. He don't know. And it's this small town. Nah, he don't know her. Good morning, she's taken.
Would invite you to anything? I mean, anyone. I mean, you're on your way out. I don't know if you know that, but you're actually on your way out in more ways than one. All right, your 3 minutes is up. Thank you. I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Oh, she got mad. Your time up, girl.
Greetings. Good evening, residents. Former future trustee Edward Steve. Greetings to the residents, greetings to the board, mayor, the attorneys. Thank y'all for coming out. I'm thankful that this meeting is here. For 2 years, 3 years, she said everything was here was illegal. Now she's forced to come here to do the right thing. The judge forced her to come here to do the right thing. And she's been saying that secret squirrel meeting for how long? And people were believing it. Everything they did here was legal. So she was saying it's a secret squirrel meeting. Now she has to come to the secret squirrel meeting. It was not humbling. It's time to do the right thing. It's unfortunate the attorneys who, I guess, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what's going on. You're like the third one in. I don't know if you think something's different. She's the same person. She runs through people all the time. And it's not going to change just because you did. It's not going to change. And now they want to appoint the people they want to appoint. Did we hear any plan about safety with the new police chief? We hear anything about guns, violence? No, it's about protecting her. It ain't about protecting the village, period. The attorneys ain't about protecting the village. It's about protecting her. So it's time, residents, we have to change this reality. And we're only 3 months away. 3 months away to February. And we know what to do. We know what to do. It's in our hands. We can change this. We're tired of this.
Boy, the food box giveaways are about to start ratcheting up. Big bingo events at the Justice Skating Rink. She is about to start promoting like a motherfucker with the village and townships money.
These meetings run so smooth when she's not here. They get things done when this administration not here. They keep up chaos, and it's time to change that. So, Clean House 2025. It's good to see everybody. Peace.
They ain't even using a full 3 minutes. They wearing her ass out.
All right, good evening. So I moved to Dolton in December of 2020. And since I moved here, I've been doing my best to stay engaged and informed. I just would love to start by saying I don't envy any of your positions. I know your roles come with a great deal of responsibility. And I commend you all for continuing to show up. Because at the end of the day, we're all still human. Right? And I hope that I can be honest and just say, as a resident, I feel like a casualty. I have a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings about what I watched transpired in the last 3 to 4 years. However, I understand that there's not a lot of time to have a discourse about how I feel about things because there's so much work that needs to be done. We now have a new president-elect, and I think that there is no better time than now to organize and strengthen our community, starting with bringing the politics back to the people. There's a lot of decisions that's being made on the behalf of Dolton residents, yet there are no town halls. The committee meetings have stopped. We need to prioritize data-driven decision-making. It is important for us, and it is time to prioritize our strengths, learning about our strengths in a strategic way, assessing our needs, and lobbying for them. The conversation about the Black middle class agenda starts here in local government. Next, the important work that needs to be done is with our finances. I sat here and I digested a 45-slide presentation talking about the deficit. It is hard. That was hard. I am a young homeowner. I am a mother. I am a primary parent. And I digress, because that's my feelings again. So let me get back to the facts. It is time for a strategic plan be delivered to the residents about finances. Let that be 90 slides long at this point. So residents like yourself can be prepared, so we can know if property taxes are going to increase, so we can know if fines are going to be coming down the pipeline, at the very least, so we can be prepared. We are at a special time right now. I had a really emotional day, but I feel like we are at a special
Somebody
time.
got the y'all going to jail shirt on.
To make sure that we are armed with skills and equipped with tools in a position to advocate as a unified community. That takes data, that takes talking, sometimes that even takes kicking it, right? But we do need a plan to make data-driven decisions. Thank you all so much.
Y'all going to jail.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Somebody said no.
Can you hear me now? Okay. Well, I had to take my shirt out of retirement. So I have to remind the mayor that you are going to jail and the rest of the crew. Y'all are definitely going to jail. Why are we here? Why are we at the Park District? Because you constantly violated the Open Meetings Act. And I just want to thank the trustees for listening to the cries of the citizens. And I want to thank residents like Dan Lee, Rosie, and if I miss any other people that wrote
Miss Ann.
AG office, I appreciate you all because you guys really put a light on this situation. All the residents have ever wanted from this mayor, we want to know where our money is at.
Where my money? I need cash.
Qualified and paying them large amounts of money. This is why these people, this man sitting right here, they so loyal because they're getting paid. He will never find a job like this again. This man ain't never made this type of money before in his life. And the reason that she pays these people the way she pays them to keep the loyalty. And I just have a problem. And with the attorneys, are you guys going to allow her to hide the money from the residents? Y'all going to go with the Delgado was doing? Y'all going to do the same thing? They set up there too. Like you're sitting up there and they let her do a lot of stuff that shouldn't have been done.
They can't stop her.
So that's why we're here. When is Andrew Holmes?
They can advise her, but they can't stop her.
He had a rape charge over him, and he never said, I didn't do that. Anybody that honestly didn't do something like that, they would be saying, oh, no, I didn't do that. And then when Vegas came back, he still didn't say nothing. Don't think
he keeping it consistent.
You ain't got away. You have not gotten away. They still on you.
No, they're not.
And Tiffany, you can write all you want. You can write, I'm not going to jail. I don't know what you're writing over there. But you so into that paper, and you don't even have enough sense to look at the people that put you in, some of the people, because I sure didn't put you in office. I didn't vote for you.
I voted for Riley.
When y'all was against each other. Because I knew both of y'all was garbage. So I didn't come out. Me and my husband didn't even come out because I already knew. But you don't even have a sense to even look in our face. But you rather just steal our money and do what you want to do.
Well, ma'am, I hate to be that guy, but you are the prime example of if you don't vote, you got to shut the fuck up. Because they said Tiffany did not win by a large margin at all, and you said you didn't vote for her or the other candidate. Your vote and a couple more people that thought like y'all and decided not to vote could have made sure she wasn't in there. Maybe the other person wouldn't have been as bad as her. We don't know. But you can't complain. You actually did not help put her in office or keep her out, so you can't complain about what happened. I bet you vote this time. But this is what people be talking about. Like, if you don't vote, you can't complain. She's saying, I ain't vote for neither one, you or the other person, but you're complaining about who you got.
It's a shame. The lawyers is looking at us, but you the mayor, and then you want to come up here. Well, I am the mayor. Yeah, we know, but you're not conducting yourself as a mayor.
All right, your 3 minutes
You're
up.
not
Thank you.
conducting yourself.
If
you are going to
your
jail.
3 minutes is up. Thank you so much. Is there anybody else? Is there anyone else? Your 3 minutes up.
Tiffany, like, whatever. Why won't she stop?
Go ahead. You have the floor.
Hey, Fania. Is she gonna address Andrew? Oh shit.
I want to start by saying there's nobody like the God I serve. And I only want to say that because he only allowed me to come as far as this podium. That's the only person I fear and thing I fear besides going to jail. So I'm not going to go past this point like you told me. But only come up to here to say, because Las Vegas said what they said, because a lot of places say what they say when they say things like this. So I'm going to ask you myself. Why would you do that?
Tell her why.
And if I'm lying, all these people right here on the cameras, her, all these people, tell them I'm lying then. Is that why you never said anything? Is that why you disappeared as soon as this came out? Is that why? I'm supposed to be scared of you? Hell, motherfucking no.
Uh-oh.
So tell me I'm lying.
What the hell? You must be in the club.
No, the truth. This is the young lady.
I know where we are. This is the young lady who?
This is the young lady who said Andrew Holmes sexually assaulted her in Las Vegas. She is actually addressing this. He at the meeting finally, and she didn't came to a damn meeting, and she asking him. She calling him out. She say, since you been quiet all this time, nigga, say right now you lying. Because, you know, at some point, your human instinct kick in, you be like, bitch, you lying. Even just hollering from the seat, trusty or not. Ooh, this got spicy. And she said, I want to come around that podium on your bitch ass, but God told me not to, and I'm going to listen, even though I ain't scared of going to jail.
Why would you do that? Tell her why. And if I'm lying, all these people right here on the cameras, her, all these people, tell them I'm lying then. Is that why you never said anything? Is that why you disappeared as soon as this came out? Is that why? I'm supposed to be scared of you? Hell, motherfucking no. So tell me I'm lying, or tell them why.
She gonna stand. She said she's standing there for the rest of her 3 minutes. My time ain't up. Andrew just sitting. He just sitting there looking at her. Okay, Andrew finally saying something. Andrew finally saying something, but we couldn't hear it.
You got 30 more seconds.
Don't let her mute you. Don't let her mute you. Say something. She deserves it. She's a victim. She's a victim.
Y'all is not gonna. They is not gonna get this man to publicly admit that he did something to this woman. He not gonna apologize publicly because that's gonna indicate guilt. What are you apologizing for if you didn't do anything? But he was actually about to start saying something, and Tiffany told him to shut what they call the fuck up.
All right, your time is up. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, you're not gonna get a statement if you're out of order.
She shut them up because there's a civil lawsuit, and I think that she's being sued and the village is being sued. I don't know if Andrew's part of it, but I know at least the village and Tiffany are being sued for this incident.
Simple as that. So, okay, it's over with. Y'all can have a seat. Let me finish my meeting. Drew will have the opportunity to speak, but it is not right now. So,
Drew will have his opportunity to speak.
I didn't know. I thought she was the last one.
Oh, yeah, that's why she told me to shut up.
I was standing with the victim since nobody else wanted to. Since you can't say nothing to her. I don't know why you let her silence you. You look stupid for letting her silence you. Say something. It's been months.
Because they getting sued legally. It is not smart for him to say anything. He'll have to do that in court. In court, that's when it all will come out. He'll get to say something. He still may not ever say anything in court. He's allowed to plead the fifth. I know it sucks that we want him to say something, but legally speaking, he ain't supposed to.
Months. And Miss Supervisor, Miss Super Mayor.
Nope,
why
it won't.
Say you like transparency.
It won't. Ever say it won't. But even I'm so impassioned by the speech that Fania gave. I'm like, this motherfucker did it. I'm looking at him with his hand on his face, just looking at her. He was giving her eye contact. He did give her that respect, but I don't know if that's a sign of maybe him trying to intimidate or whatever. But he was giving her eye contact. He was about to say something, but Tiffany did right by telling him, shut the fuck up. We being sued, sir. You're being sued. And just because the case is closed, if your dumb ass come out here and admit that you did it or even hint that something like that happened, then the shit will be reopened.
Black women, you want to hold black women up. But look at all these black women that need to be held up. Somebody needing housing, Cornelia Dukes, everybody else, Alexis Wilson, come on. And why'd you you went to court the other day, didn't you, Mrs. Supermayor? And didn't you perjure yourself and tell the court, the judge, that you didn't live at the address that you live at? Why did you change the locks in the garage door opening if you don't live there? Where do you live, Mrs. Supermayor? Do you live in Dolton? Are you even capable of being here? This is a community that needs to be lifted up, and all you do is beat them down. Jedediah sent me here tonight. I drove an hour to be here. So I can say this to you. I've been watching you for months, and you're a clown. You are a clown. This community doesn't need to be beat down every time you turn around.
Shout out, she said Jed sent the Jed got boots on the ground.
You went and you complained because somebody took down them ugly ass bitch.
That's a big old white woman too. She looked like she could take a couple people on. She looked like she could fight 2-3 gals at one time. I'm just saying.
Them banners are stupid. Stupid. When I drive through Dolton, what do I see? A disgrace, a displacement. It doesn't need to be this way. You need to put the money that you stole, allegedly, into the pockets of the people that live here. You owe the landlord $8,000, don't you? Right. I mean, you stealing all the money. I mean, you make all the money, allegedly. And she's stealing it all, too. I drove an hour to be here. You can at least look at me. I'm tired of looking at the wig. I tell you what, it's broke down. It needs a break.
Not the
wig. Wait a damn minute now.
She's so tired of looking at the wig.
Y'all was upset with Mr. Roberts. Hey, Faith. Y'all was upset with Mr. Roberts had used the dog analogy where he was talking about Tiffany and how dogs are loyal and things of that nature. Y'all was upset. Y'all gonna let this white woman come up here and talk about her lace front? Is this what we doing now?
Now let them talk about it. She just said she tired of looking at it. She meant what she said. She tired of looking at it.
Lace front like that.
She said she tired of looking at that lady with. Ooh, baby. Things get ugly in Dolton, baby.
That is the orangutan wig. She's thicker, she said.
Baby.
It was some people mad at the meeting. It was a whole bunch of hubbub going on at the meeting after they come in. I got the analogy.
Hey, I tell you what. It's broke down. It needs a break.
Damn.
At least look at me.
The wig broke down.
Broke down. Break. Give it a rest. Try a new hairdo.
Wow.
You really need to say something to. I'm a victim. I've been raped. I've been beaten. Everything else. I can sympathize. You advocate for everybody else. You're standing there. I see you on TV, sleeping outside. But you can't say anything to her. You like this?
Of course not. Legally speaking, that's not what people do, man. If you kill somebody, you don't just come out and say you did it unless you're trying to go to jail. Now, if you're not trying to go to jail, you nope, until they come with the evidence.
The supervisor silence you? Are you a man?
Oh, now she calling this manhood into the shit.
You can't advocate for one.
Well, I think as a man, and then he an older man too, he is not gonna let y'all trigger him into admitting some shit that's gonna get him sent to jail if he did it. You can insult his manhood and shit all day, but if he actually guilty, do you think he gonna let y'all trigger him?
Say you advocate for all, but you can't advocate for her. The person you put your hands on. You took advantage of her while she was sleeping. That's low as well. I don't even know why I'm talking.
Roofing her, that's fucked up, G.
Say something. Don't let her fucking silence you. That's stupid. That's all I got to say.
No, she wasn't ready for that speech. That came from the heart because of the speech that happened before that. I don't even think she planned the speech. She just said she had walked up and started patting the other girl on the back.
And mean it.
All right, anyone else?
Somebody else need to speak.
That's all? Okay.
Shit. me. Damn, she said your wig is broke down. Tiffany had just watched that John and pressed it. That was the first
man, man, I'm telling you, it goes down in Dolton. It goes down. It
was a 3-hour damn meeting. We just at the first hour. Let me skip it up now since the public comments done.
Next on the agenda is general announcements. Do any trustees have any general announcements? All right, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Just want to make a couple of announcements. Senior Thanksgiving luncheon.
I like Andrew's suit. He got on the sharp suit there.
Here, November the 14th.
I don't trust no nigga that ain't got no mustache or just no facial hair. I don't trust them niggas.
From 11:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. Residence cost is $5. Gratitude and community. Let's get community. The Lester Long Fieldhouse, again, November the 14th, 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Also, the Single Christmas Luncheon. Join us as we celebrate this holiday season where lots of laughter and joy fill the air. That's December the 12th, 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Again, that cost is $5 for residents, and non-residents is $6.25. Also, we're going to have tea with the trustees this coming Saturday, and that is November the 9th at 9:30 a.m. Please come out. This is the time for residents to tell us, the trustees, what you want to see, things that you have in your communities that you're not able to get up tonight and get an answer for. So please come out Saturday. Tea with the trustees, 9:30 a.m. right here in this room here, the Lester Long Fieldhouse. We want to see, I always say every time that I talk about this each month, come out as you do tonight. Come out Saturday and get some good information this Saturday. Again, thank you, and thank you for coming out.
All right. Is there anyone else?
Yes.
All right.
Good evening, everyone. November 23rd, Spence Cook Grand Lodge and Serenity Grand Chapter number 21. The Commander Consensory will have a turkey giveaway. That's at 14141 Martin Luther King Drive. The time is from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. It is for Dolton and Riverdale residents. We give away turkeys every year. This is November 23rd at Spence Cook Grand Lodge. They'll be giving away turkeys, and the time starts at 1 p.m. And this is for Dolton and Riverdale citizens.
All right, anyone else?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I would like to thank Dolton Park District, Dolton Library, and Dwell Ridge High School for their collaborative efforts regarding the Halloween party hosted last week. Not only was it a great time because I love going back to the high school that I graduated from, right? So it was fun walking through the halls and not having to report to class. So I like that part. And just seeing the children have a great time. It's nice to see the community bond, and it's nice to know that they can collaborate and the youth can benefit from it. So I thank them for those efforts. I'd also like to invite everyone to the Sleigh Rides and Good Vibes Family Holiday Party. It's Saturday, December 21st, from 12 noon to 3 p.m. It's right here at the Lester Long Fieldhouse, 14700 Everett Street, Dolton, Illinois, and toys will be provided. So if you all would like to have more information, you all can contact Dolton Park at 708-841-2111. I'm excited about everyone being able to
I want to first give a thank you, as we always do, to Dolton Park District, the Board of Commissioners, for their partnership and allowing the use of this space for this venue. I do see President Commissioner Willis Harris and President Cleo Jones. So I just ask everybody give them a quick round of applause. Without our partnerships, things become a lot more challenging. So we really do want to extend a thank you for all the hard work and efforts you've done. A couple of projects that we've mentioned at previous board meetings that I just want to kind of update residents on. One being that we mentioned the need for changing bank accounts from Fifth Third Bank to Wintrust Bank. The new account has been opened. We are within 1 week of transferring the funds, so that way the funds can begin, or checks or bills can begin to be paid with the intention of having it on a regular schedule, but we know there are some challenges that we still face. Second, the audit that we had not completed previously, we do have a firm that is in the process of doing the audit. On the agenda tonight is our audit engagement letter that will be voted on, and that process will continue as well. Lastly, but definitely not least, I heard one individual come up here talking, referencing their bills. And right now we are working towards a budget. We mentioned that the board has received the draft budget, and there are a lot of challenges with that budget. That being said, it is a task that we still must face. So we are continuing to work on a way that we can get our budget that will allow for back bills to be paid as well. We will honor all vendors that are paid. I have to say it is going to be a challenging process. For those who are owed money, I am asking that you email first to the village administrator, Keith Freeman. That's K Freeman, Freeman, at vodalton.org, with a copy to myself, jhouse at vodalton.org. And we will make sure that we.
How many damn village administrators do they have right now?
You to provide updated statuses of where the bills are to be paid, and as time allows, we will be making payments as our budget is processed and we have a better footing on where we're going. So those are the 3 points that we mentioned at each board meeting. I wanted to make sure I reference that as well to keep the community informed. Thank you, Mayor.
All right, anyone else? All right, so next on the agenda, we're gonna bring Mayor's report up. So there's several things I want to talk to you about this evening. One being, I know the meeting had started over and it came here to the Park District. Unfortunately, everybody created so much confusion, so much chaos, that it was no need to move a meeting to this location. It's not even 22 people in here. So I don't agree with us going to someone else's house to conduct our business.
Damn, see through shade. It ain't 22 people in this motherfucker. Y'all want to come here. Well, back in the day, it was more than that.
Everywhere else, they have their location and it's in their house. So that's number one. Number two, you have to give respect and words to get. A lot of you come to this mic talking about nothing. And when I say nothing, you're talking about something in you. That means that you really are.
Oh, shit. Is this how she talking to the people? Let me slow this down. Tiffany is addressing everybody that came to the mic and said, you motherfucker wasn't talking about shit.
It's not even 22 people in here. So I don't agree with us going to someone else's house to conduct our business. Everywhere else, they have their location and it's in their house. So that's number one.
You don't have to agree.
Number two, you have to give respect and words to get. A lot of you come to this mic talking about nothing. And when I say nothing, you're talking about something in you. So that means that you really are fans of mine, and I appreciate that, because normally you will come up here and you will talk about the business as relates to our village. But not one of you talk about any business that it relates to our village, whether it's fix your street, fix your alley, maybe your street lights out, whatever the issues are, but you don't speak to that. You speak of me, the person sitting here. So thank you for being a fan.
Several people did that tonight.
It's a ton of things that we have going on.
Valerie spoke to a lot of issues. That lady spoke to a lot of issues that said data-driven decisions and finances. There was a lot of people that spoke on what relates to them in their communities, property taxes and shit of that nature.
I have told you guys several times, we've always had resources at Thornton Township. I know I get a lot of hate because I have two big positions. Thank God, God always have favor on me, and he has blessed me with being the first email, I guess, supervisor of the largest township in the state of Illinois.
God did it.
Because I do have the biggest position. And also, I am the mayor of my city here, my village. So we have a surplus in our township. So if anybody need any help, because y'all mix the two up, y'all come here, talk about township, and vice versa. Over at the township, you can go to the GA department. That's general assistance. And yes, you have to qualify for certain services. So when you get up there, you saying that we didn't approve you, if you don't have this or don't have that, maybe you did not qualify for that service. So GA department helps you with your life, your gas, your water, your mortgage, your rent, and also we help you bury your loved ones, things that wasn't done before I got there, right? So these things that are created. We also have a transportation department. So if anybody is in need of a ride to or from the polls, or if you need a ride to or from the grocery store, the doctor, we will take you and we will pick you up. We also have senior services. Senior services does a lot of community engagement, which I love. Everybody knows that. So I do a ton of events. Because when I do events, y'all call it parties. When somebody else do events, y'all say, oh, look at them doing community engagement. That's what I do as your superman. So if you are interested, you can sign up. Call 708-596-6040. Again, that number is 708-596-6040. After school program, because y'all know I love the kids. Don't care what nobody say, y'all love the kids. If you need help with your kids, and it's almost like a free daycare. I hate to say that, but that's what kind of what it's like. And you work a 9 to 5, you get off at 5 o'clock. You basically sign up for aftercare. Well,
why do you hate to say it's like a free daycare? If it's free, it's free. It's helping people. That motherfucker should always be full.
I won't call it aftercare, after school program. And basically, we will pick your kid up from school. We will take them to our location, which is in Riverdale. We will help them with their homework. We do penmanship, which they out of the schools. And we also do bilingual. I'm real big on learning a different language. So all these type of things we have at our township location. So if you're interested.
Yeah, she switched it up immediately. As soon as she said, y'all mixed the two, she said, Dolton Township got the general assistance. Maybe you didn't qualify. And telling them to go to Dolton Township for all the services that are offered that they are included in as the village being part of Dolton Township.
All you have to do again, call 708-596-6040, and you can sign your kid up. But please come and get them. Some of y'all leave them there after 7 o'clock. We close at 7. Come pick your babies up. So that's it for programming. Next, vendors. A lot of y'all come to the podium and y'all talk about things that you got no concrete evidence of. When you spoke about you're not getting paid and y'all address the mayor's the one that's always trying to pay everyone. I am not the one holding up paying you as a vendor. I'm not the one that did not put you on the warrant list / bills list. But guess what the Board of Trustees have done? They put all of themselves on the bills list to get paid for back pay for conferences. They put it on there to help their friends get paid. It's all on the warrant list. But if you want a copy of it, I keep telling you, for you, Freedom of Information Act, and you will know what I know. So when I speak up here, sometimes people have to listen. All the hate blocks the listening ear. You have to listen to both sides.
The hate blocks the listening ear.
And what is going on. When you get one-sided narratives, then you go down a false narrative. And you don't understand what is going on. But I have always fought for vendors. I've always fought for people to get paid, be paid, because you do a service here in our village, especially the people that clean up the police station, the village hall. I want you to get your money. I think the Board of Trustees should pay you. They are the one that created the warrant list, bills list, put it together, and they sent it to us. They have been doing that for several meetings now, and they haven't added you. Come on now. It ain't the mayor. So I just want to point that out because I think everything should be on there. Something else you residents don't know. Do you know that we are in dire restraints over at the village hall? The VA, y'all have a whole VA, village administrator, let them tell you. That is never at work, that does not do their job. Do you not know that they did not have paper today? Clerk knows that, Clerk Key knows that. I came and asked for copies of challenges. She didn't have no ink. She didn't have a lot of stuff, but people want to get up there and lie, but that's cool. They keep lying, y'all. You can ask the department heads. They have a lot of things that they're missing in our village as it relates to simple things, supplies, doing day-to-day operation, invoice, papers, all kinds of stuff. But these are things that you don't hear about because they don't want you to know about it. But if you ask the question and find out the truth behind everything that's going on, instead of just, oh, they said this, that don't make it right, that don't make it true. It can't be that they tell the truth and I'm not. Come on now. You got to give me the benefit of the doubt like you would do anyone else. So I want to point that out. Next on here that I want everyone to know Yes, Trump is our president. You have to accept it. You have to deal with it. You have to live with it. People can be mad, be in their feelings, but guess what? You cannot do. Take away his presidency. He is the next president of the United States of America, 47 president. And our job as real leaders, this is what real leaders do. We reach across the aisle. We say, hey, congratulations, you won. We did. Unfortunately, Democrats didn't do their job. We have a committeeman, which never is anywhere, no podium, never there. And they was at the polls doing nothing. And I said this in my live videos. When people want to rehearse and say what I say, get the facts right. It was no signage outside. It was no literature, no 110s to be passed out to you as a palm card. No one guided or directed the people. That's what they don't tell you or show you. But watch my live. Y'all say y'all follow everything I do. You will see your own 2 eyes that it wasn't there. As it relates to trustees or other people that could have been outside doing what they do, they weren't helping. They was trying to help themselves and pass you a piece of literature with their faces on it, but not give you something to help guide you in this very, very important historical election that just passed. So yes, Trump did win.
Motherfucker, you didn't either. What Kamala Harris literature were you passing out? When these debates and shit were going on, what were you talking about? I stand with Kamala. You was passing out food boxes with your name on it, ma'am. Backpacks with your name on it, ma'am. Not Kamala.
And congratulations again.
You wasn't at the DNC.
He's saying it publicly to our new president of the United States. Now we have to work together. Because guess what? What color makes blue? Red. So we have to collide with each other and make it work out for the best of our ability. So I want to point that out. Next, what else I got here? All the energy that you guys place into me, I wish you would pour that into yourselves. And that means your lives, the love for your family members. If you pour that same energy into yourself, you will be so much further in life. But yet y'all come here, I don't understand. It must mean you got enough time on your hand, and you come here and waste time to talk about negative.
Well, you don't know where these people are in life.
I don't push that. I don't produce that. I care about people. I push love. I focus on leading with love, and you should too. It's shameful that a lot of you guys are our elders, are the people we're supposed to look up to, the people that's supposed to guide us, but yet you're not guiding us. We don't look up to you because you're so negative and you're so filled with hate. We must stop that, guys, because guess what? Our youth is watching. I took a ton of youth to the polls yesterday, a ton of them. But what did you guys do? But push hate. So all I'm saying to you guys is look in the mirror, focus on yourself, focus on your life, focus on your kids, your husband, your wives, because the energy you're giving me, you can give that to them, and maybe your life will be a little more better, look more smooth if you just do the same thing you're to a person you don't know, but you're a big fan of. So I want to push that, point that out. Next, and the last thing that I
She
have,
talking big shit.
before my vetoes, is that for our giveaways, we have a turkey and ham giveaway, which we do every single year. It's off the chain. I invite the media to come out as always. Y'all come here.
Wait a minute. If the people, you said, if they put that much energy into their own lives, they will be so much further. So you calling them broke, but then right after that you say, I'm finna give y'all broke ass some free turkeys. Because if y'all was doing better in life, you wouldn't need no motherfucking free turkeys from me.
To the mess, to the little hate meetings, I want y'all to come to the real meetings to see the love that people really have for the super mayor. It's the same day because they follow what I do, so it's the 23rd.
Ma'am, it be them same 20, just like you said, it's 20, 22 people at this meeting. It be 20, 22 people at your events. And most of them be kids.
And
you couldn't pack out a kid's Halloween party, ma'am.
We're giving away free turkeys and hams to everyone in all of my communities. That's 17, that is, time over. So please come out, come get some great 23rd, and we will be giving away free turkeys and hams to everyone in all of my communities. That's 17, that is, time over. So please come out, come get some great footage, talk to some people that actually got a different perspective than what you see here with a handful of people. Because guess what? Just like Trump, I'm going to come in on a landslide on both seats. Know that. Remember this moment.
Oh shit! This said just like Trump, she coming in on a landslide on both sides. We don't see your fan base like Trump's though. I'm just saying. We don't see the fan base.
When I landslide, they come in for the victory like I always do. Next, the toy giveaway. The toy giveaway. We also are registering people for the toy giveaway. That's another item you must qualify for. So
now she
come up and say the opposite. You must
she
qualify.
giving toys away.
Please call us at 708-596-6040 to sign up for the toy giveaway. You can also go to Dolton Township, 333 East 162nd Street in South Holland. You can go there tomorrow all the way to Saturday. Tomorrow is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the lower level. And then on Saturday, you can go from 11 until 2 p.m. So if you're interested and you don't have money,
the Fed's taking too long.
It's not the Dollar Tree.
I'm starting to think they ain't got none.
No, it's none of that. So show up, come get some good items that we have for you, and now sign up for the services if you truly need it, seriously. But for real, look in the mirror, guys. Stop judging people because only God can judge. And remember, landslide. Remember, victory is nonsense.
You just judge these people and say if they took the energy that they put into you, they would be so much further in life. That's judging people. And she keeps saying she gonna win in the landslide. Now, I believe she gonna win a landslide in Dolton Township because she doesn't have a viable candidate. There's nobody to even take like 15% of the vote away from her. So yeah, she's right about Dolton Township. That's the one she wants anyway. That's the one that pays the most. She don't really give a fuck about being the mayor of Dolton. All the perks that she once had, they gone because the media blew up her spot. I keep telling y'all ain't seen that security detail since that news story went up. That motherfucker has been disbanded. Her boyfriend is her security detail now.
Lord, watch what I do. All right, that's it for me for my comments. Oh, I did have two more things. A couple things. One of the trustees stated about bank accounts, which was trustee house. I don't think you guys should be messing with bank accounts. I know nothing about that as it relates to you guys switching the account over. And you guys should
you don't need to know, nigga. You don't need to know, but had you been paying attention to them last meetings and things, then you would be aware that y'all had got kicked off because you kept being petty, changing the signatures and shit. Y'all had got kicked out. They told y'all had to leave. They ain't no longer want y'all business. And they gave y'all a deadline to remove y'all money.
Before you do that,
she lie like this. She knows all about the bank account.
because I don't think you guys should be on a bank account or dealing with anything as it relates to money. That's number one. Number two, the budget. I don't understand why we don't have a budget, just like I say any other time. We know that we're supposed to pass the budget come April, May of the beginning of this year. And still, it is now no.
They wait until you get out to pass the budget.
Yeah, we're going into the new budget cycle. We should have already passed the budget. It shouldn't be, we're still working on it. It don't take that long to sit and work on the budget. You sit down, you agree to disagree, and you come up with a balanced budget or whatever you want to take out.
It take a long time because all y'all got other jobs and shit, and so y'all don't meet every day to work on this budget.
Put in, you do that, and you present it, and you move forward. But operate without a budget, I am not for. So I think you guys should really, really work on that and say what you do want or don't want, and move forward so we can go into the next budget cycle, which we are about.
Oh, shit.
Vice President Harris appearing on the same.
Wrong button.
Go into the next budget cycle, which we are about to do. It's a lot of things I do have to say, and I am going to hold a town hall meeting. And when I have the town hall meeting, all is welcome. You know, press, I will call you out, and you will hear facts versus fiction as it relates to evidence that I do have to show.
Girl, you've been promising this town hall for 2 months now. Would you go and do it and shut the fuck up?
Because everybody, they try to use my words, but I ain't got it. They've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and led astray. You will see the truth for what it is, because I'm going to put it on paper, and I'm going to show you what it is
don't you,
at that town hall meeting. So stay tuned for that. that is coming up, and I will announce that probably next week as relates to the town hall meeting. Next on the agenda is my vetoes. Well, can't forget my vetoes.
Remember, she's supposed to be showing us criminal acts and all of that stuff by the trustees. We waiting, and she's still just talking.
All the vetoes, I am vetoing the things from the last agenda. The good news, village attorney will give the clerk a copy of the vetoes that we are vetoing. It's several different items, including things that they try to pay for themselves. Like I said, they got conferences on there, and each and every month, they literally put one of them on there. First it was the clerk, then it was Kiana, then it was Tammy, then it was Brittany. Each one of them, every time they say we broke. Why they ain't fix the potholes? Why they not paying for concrete? Why they ain't paying for certain vendors? This is what you should be really asking yourself. But y'all ain't asking the right questions. But yet you see, y'all drive past the little spot to get here about the school. That same gravel is still there. When we have water main breaks, they can't even buy supplies. They don't even have clamps to clamp the water main break. It's how bad it is, but they're not telling you because they're not paying the bills. They have to pay the bills, but they're paying themselves. They're paying their friends. They're paying the contractors. They got the lawyer on there this evening. The lawyer.
Motherfucker, add yourself. You getting paid too. So apparently they voting to pay your black ass. And you make more than them. I don't hear you saying you not getting paid while you telling. Everybody else is getting paid too. All the other department heads, they're getting paid as well.
Making what? What is it? McGrath, what? $139,000. But they say we don't have money. If we don't have money, you're making a way for your lawyer. You're making a way for your friends. You're making a way for contractors that didn't do village work. So make that make sense.
Contractors that didn't do village work.
You're gonna make sure you get her to be right. Okay. Next on the agenda, is there a motion for the village report? Well, you wanna say your report? You got a report? You want to say your report? You got a report now? That's what I'm saying. You have? I just asked for the copy of the veto. Yeah. That's all.
You'll get a copy of the veto.
No, I didn't. I said I'm gonna. Okay. Kurt, for the record, so she put in the record. The attorney's gonna give the clerk my veto, but she will have that. So stay tuned. All right.
Do my report right now.
Okay,
thank you. So I am asking for approval of the minutes for the regular Board of Trustees meeting on Monday, October the 7th,
Clerk Keys with the boots.
2024.
Okay, so
Can I get approval?
Ask for a motion. That's my job. So I asked you, did you have a report? If you have a report, something you want to talk about?
Motion, Mayor, can I finish?
You just said you asked for a motion.
Let me have the
You
floor.
just said you asked for a motion.
I said I asked for
Okay, go ahead.
approval,
Go ahead.
which I do every month. I'm asking for approval. Can you guys hear me? Yes. I did not ask for more. From the Board of Trustees for the minutes for Monday, October the 7th, 2024. Maybe if I speak lower, people will understand me.
I'll motion that we approve the meeting.
Okay, it don't work like that, guys. Y'all are so out of order. So let me bring it back. So I always say, let me educate you. I got two lawyers on my side. You cannot ask for approval, because approval is like asking for a motion. In trustee, you cannot recite a motion until I call for the motion. You guys don't follow no rules in here. If everybody do what they want to do, go look it up. And it'll tell you each step.
Go look it up.
But y'all want to surpass me and just do what y'all want to do. It don't work that way. Gosh. All right. So the village clerk is asking for a motion to approve the regular Board of Trustees meeting on Monday, October 7th. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. Then motion second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Call the roll.
Yeah, he got. Go ahead.
For October 7th meeting.
Is that Stan Brown?
I wasn't present for that meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, call the roll.
What the fuck? We know you wasn't present for that meeting, nigga. You ain't been at meetings in a host of months. We thought you retired. We thought you quit. I wouldn't tell y'all.
Trustee Norwood.
I was eating a good burger.
Brown wasn't present, so, okay. Thank you.
He
Trustee
said
Tammy
no.
Brown. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed. Thank you, board. I appreciate
All right,
your
next we
assistance.
have village appeals.
Still on the clerk's report. Can I finish talking?
Damn, they getting catty. Hey, I'm telling you, Tiffany, Clerk Keys is old, but I could tell by her shoe game, she will whoop your ass. She still wear young gal type shoes, and she old, which is impressive. She got excellent ankle structure and support. I think she'll get on your ass. You probably ain't even got the type shoes she got with the heels and shit. I'm telling you, like, you better leave that lady alone.
Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed. Thank you, board. I appreciate
All right,
your
next
assistance.
we have village appeals.
I'm still on the clerk's report. Can I finish talking? I didn't say
I thought you ain't had no
Okay,
report.
Go ahead. Not interrupt you, Mayor.
Clerk, I asked you, did you have a report?
Okay, guys, let me just be clear. She mentioned something about me with supplies. I just want to correct that. Yeah, the village is low on supplies because none of our vendors want to give us supplies without cash first. So supplies are being ordered, but it's not that someone is neglecting their job. It's just simply because we are broke.
We broke.
You know, and you guys all know that. And when you talk about disrespect, and they're always talking about respect, but yet they sit here and disrespect. You have a clown sitting here who comes to work every day and don't work there.
A clown?
I will apologize right now because I kind of stepped down a little bit, but if we were not broke, we would have supplies. And we're doing, and the staff is doing their best to get supplies. So it is not like I am here complaining. I am just following up to find out where the supplies are. But they're coming because they have been ordered. So that's what's really happening. And first of all, this is a board meeting. We should not be speaking on internal matters in a board meeting. I would not bring that here. Thank you very much.
All right. So
it's the ink.
Okay, if we're broke, have their paying themselves.
The same way they paying you, ma'am. They are paying you. I've yet to hear you say, I ain't give my $50,000 salary or whatever the fuck you make. You have not said you ain't getting your money. When you point that out, notice she said everybody getting paid, including her, but she ain't say her. She trying to make y'all think she working for free. She's not. Her lawyers are being paid. They're not working for free.
So broke, y'all not getting paper, ink, pens. If we so broke, why are they on this list to get paid? They got several different items to pay themselves as trustees. We so broke, why you paying for conferences? We so broke, why you paying for, you out of order, you out of order.
The same reason you was able to do it when you was flying out of town, eating at them restaurants and shit. They doing conferences too.
So, okay, we so broke, why are you paying for this stuff?
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when not do it. Fuck them.
When you can't take the heat, you won't have the floor trustee. Please stop.
Oh shit, it's getting ghetto.
We so broke, you paying a lawyer $139,000, but we broke though, right? We can't get simple things.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
I heard somebody say you the reason they broke, Tiffany.
To do the day-to-day operation. That's the problem that's going on right now. So residents that do listen to me and pay attention to what's going on, you see it for yourself. But they give every excuses for why they're trying to prove their stuff. Now get this warrant list and see what they approve this evening. And I'm going to veto it because I am not with it. But they're going to make sure they approve to pay all their friends, but we're broke, right? So we're not broke if you're still spending money on things that's not needed. So that's where we are with that. Village administrator report. What is village administrator at?
She getting paid too.
No village administrator not here neither. Oh, we still missing? And that's the other issue. Nobody comes to work. Nobody.
Keith still missing.
Town in our village. But go check the payroll. Check the payroll.
That's a valid point. Keith is getting paid and his ass ain't never at work or at these meetings. That's kind of weird, but he's still getting paid. Doesn't he have isn't it something in his contract or in the legislation that say he got to commit a certain number of hours at the office he just a work from home guy? Is that normally a work from home position?
Everybody's getting paid. Everybody's getting paid.
Including you.
And that's the problem that we have today, guys. You have to check facts. You can't just go off of hearsay. Engineers report, nothing. Department heads, y'all got names about department heads. So let's get straight to it. Let's do corporate bills. Corporate bills. Electric warrant list. Is there a motion to approve electronic warrant list? Is there a motion? Is there a motion? Motion. Is there a second? Second. The motion second. Any discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
There are two items on this electronic warrant list that it says it's from November 4th, but just even as you stated, some bills are still getting paid because the money is coming out the account. So I'm trying to figure out, I had a
big booty belcher
about 3 CINS.
The feds ain't telling this nigga to work from home.
That's still on
They
here.
can't control it.
And then I actually spoke to the vendor that came up today from TNT Cleaning, because she stated that she got paid through an American Express that Chief Lacey had August 5th for $15.50.
Oh shit. Oh, Chief Lacey had an American Express that paid for a vendor? Wow.
Because she stated that she got paid because the money was coming out the account.
Let me go all the way back to Big Booty Belcher.
There are two items on this electronic warrant list that it says it's from November 4th, but just even as you stated, some bills are still getting paid because the money is coming out the account. So I'm trying to figure out, I had a concern about 3 CINS that's still on here. And then I actually spoke to the vendor that came up today from TNT Cleaning, because she stated that she got paid through an American Express that Chief Lacey had August 5th for $15.50. But then on the AP warrant list, it has the same date with the same amount for a check to be cut. All other invoices have been approved by us. We're waiting for your signature on the check so they can be released.
Oh, so it's Tiffany fault the woman hadn't been, she 4 months behind. It's Tiffany fault. They didn't already approve them. And Tiffany putting them just on the warrant list. So who is getting? I don't get something that's going on.
And then on last meeting, because we never received a written veto, so everything that happened October 7th is valid. The question was about these leases, which still, when you see the amount of money that has been spent for these vehicles, it's almost $70,000 just for these. And you keep hollering and telling people we don't have no money, but this coming out the bank account. So I am a little concerned about what you're saying right now, but I would like to make sure that 3 CINS LLC comes off. And if you have some clarity, because the trustees do not make the warrant list, let me say it again, the trustees do not make the warrant list.
Tiffany said they did.
The CPA, the village administrator, whoever conducts this list and provides it to us, could you please make sure that someone can answer why this is on the electronic warrant list and the AP warrant list?
All right, anyone else?
Yes, I have one question. Okay, I just wanted, because we received a few different lists. I want to make sure we're talking about the electronic list that has a total of $419,174.71. Is that the same one? We received 5 different lists in our packet.
Yes, $419,174.71. That's correct. For the electronic warrant list for payments for September 2024, and it was printed on November 4th, 2024.
Okay, and then the other question, I heard Trustee Belcher mention removing this item. Do we need a superseding motion for that, or what's the parliamentary way that we accomplish?
She could just remove it. She want to remove an item like y'all always do. Like y'all act like y'all don't know what y'all been doing. So that's it. She want to remove an item. Y'all entitled to remove whatever item you choose.
I want it removed, but I also want someone to answer the question about why it's on the electronic list and it's on the AP list.
And
why it's on there
your
twice?
answer is this. You guys put this together. You should have asked the people when y'all put this together. The trustees put this list together, and that's before me. So I got this email just like y'all got an email. You guys.
She just said the trustees don't make the list, ma'am.
Talked with the VA and y'all put together this list. So stop acting like y'all did not, because that's how it got created. Because if I had it my way, every bill would be on the list. So you guys didn't consult with me. Y'all put the list together, and that's where it's at. I had to put a motion on that just to get obviously engineer pay. So you guys put it together, now you want to play like y'all don't know what's going on. So take your item out and do with it as you will. And as it relates to not signing checks, you guys know this too. Chickens in the house have been signing checks. He's not even on the bank account. So y'all need to stop playing the games. So tell the truth, shame the devil. But y'all study sitting up here lying about facts that I know and y'all know. So that's where we are. So there's a motion in a second. You want to remove the item and call the roll.
I have a comment on that, Mayor.
Go ahead.
I have not signed checks in 2 months. I have only signed the checks that Judge Cohen has given me the authority to sign. That will conclude my comment.
And that is not true, but don't worry about it. I will prove it. All right, moving on. Call the roll.
Trustee Norwood. Aye. Trustee Stan Brown. Aye. Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. You said no? Okay. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda, a motion to approve the AP warrant list. Is there a motion to approve the AP warrant list? Hello, is there a motion?
May I read the warrant list into record, Mayor?
Go ahead.
Okay, the bills for November 4th had the corporate payments of $614,503.11. Gross payroll October 4th, $422,069.88. Gross payroll October 18th, $433,424.09. Melody Fitness Center register $1,244.32. Total corporate payments $1,471,241.40. I motion that these bills be paid.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
All right, any discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Since you never answered the question for the electronic list, the TNT cleaning, which the young lady just stated that they're 4 months behind, but it's only 1 month on here because all the other months have been approved, but it's on the electronic warrant list. So I'm asking to remove it off the AP list and leave the $3,200 that's on the September invoice to be paid, because all other invoices have been approved, they just haven't been paid out. But I am saying this so it does not conflict with, it was on the electronic warrant list that was paid through the American Express, and I thought we had a credit card.
$1,500.
But and now it's on the AP warrant list. So that's the only reason I'm asking for it to be removed, because it's 2 different places. I want to be very clear so they don't think that I'm saying that not to pay y'all, but every other one.
Boy, this needs to be a reality TV show.
Check this have not been issued.
The real politicians of Dolton.
Any other questions? Comments? Okay, so for me, I have several things that's on this warrant list that you guys created. Core Consulting Group, that's the IT. I don't think they should be paid as it relates to, they haven't even been in the building doing work. Our employees have been sitting for months without anything to do. This is stuff y'all don't know, because they stopped their internet access as it relates to email, and then also systems access, so they couldn't produce or do any work inside the building. I brought this up. I've told it to trustees, especially Belcher, and I spoke to several other people about this, and they did nothing about it. So that's number one for the IT company. Number two, just to show you what I was saying, Overton, he got several invoices on here, and it's for $136,000, $580.52. That is for Odison. Y'all say we broke, can't buy paper, pens, and ink. This is my point. Next, the other issue on here, you got Tammy Brown. Y'all say we broke. Here we go, Tammy Brown for $619.82. That's for Tammy. Last one, y'all had Kiana on there. Last one after that, y'all had Kirk on there. Y'all put everybody on there every single cycle, but rather than y'all missing. So if they that broke, stop, don't pay y'all. Y'all say conferences, you ain't got no money. So don't pay for that and pay for the supplies and the things that's needed for our village to operate. On here, y'all put Robinson Engineer, and that's what I was speaking to. I added that on there as a line item to pay them their money. You only put it on here for $5,116.33. I think they should be paid all their money. If you're paying your attorney $136,000, you should pay them all their money, because guess what? They are our water operators, something really important, something really crucial. If that goes down or goes wrong, we are in trouble. But they're not paying the people that do the important parts to keep our village above water. So I want to point that out, and all what I stated was for the record. So that's my statement. Do you guys want to remove Tammy Brown from this warrant list?
Nope.
Excuse me. My $619 supposed to come out of fund that is for training for the trustees, which was $10,000 that we never seen. So my $619 compared to your $200,000 is nothing compared. So you want to talk about $619? Talk about what you have spent.
Tammy said, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all forgive me my $600. Oh my, add this bitch out. Oh.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Trustee, hold on.
Let's talk about it.
You got that all so wrong. And that's what I stated.
All the trips that you
let me
take,
respond to
and
you.
haven't brought
Y'all
back
can't worry about
anything.
what I do. I didn't take anything from
I
here.
can see if you're taking a trip and
Nothing
you bring
from here.
something back
Show
for
me.
it. You're not bringing
Show
back
me.
anything
Show
for
me,
it.
trustee. You said a lot of lies. Please show me.
Ma'am,
you keep saying I travel from here. Y'all mix both bodies of
we just
government.
don't see you there.
Okay,
All the other mayors are there, along with their board. We just don't see you there. So my $619, I'm entitled to it.
Trustee, you shouldn't be $619 if the community is suffering. If the community is suffering, you guys shouldn't be getting anything. That's what y'all don't understand. You should not be getting $600 of anything, because we are without concrete to fix holes. We are without clamps to do water main breaks. Trustee.
Ooh, it's going down.
She gets her check just like we get our check. Again, we are in this position now because she screwed up the money. So now you want to point the finger at yourself.
What the
The
hell
reason why
going
these
on?
vendors are not being paid because she didn't pay. And then you go out and get contract, and who's saying? Who? Again, do your job and know your job. Everything that's supposed
The mics just went out.
is supposed to come before the board, and they have not. So you got people on this warrant list from 2021, 2022, 2023. Now you tell me whose fault is that? When the board has voted to pay these vendors and they're not being paid. So whose fault is that? Somebody answer that for me. Whose fault is that? And you want to crap out $619. I give you $619.
I would give
Oh,
it back,
shit.
please. I want it back. So today, take your name off here and give the $619 back. So you're gonna make a motion to give it back, trustee? So make sure you give it back. So let's clear up some things, because this is where they confuse you guys at. As it relates to them getting things for travel, it is a bill. This has nothing to do with a paycheck. So when she make innuendos about, did you get your
Innuendos?
Y'all don't do nothing. So this is a separate bill that comes off the list. So she's getting that extra $619. As it relates to budget, and she says a budget line item, it's a budget line item to travel for anybody. So how is it good for them but not good for me? You cannot say tomato, tomato. You gotta sit here and basically go off of what it is. Right now, trustee, you just said you want to give it back. Please do that. Amend this warrant list and give it back. Cause I'm gonna call you on your phone and you won't even give it back. So let's make a motion. Let's make a motion. Hold on, trustee. Trustee, I have the floor. Hold on, trustee. So basically, give it back. Give it back, trustee. So do y'all want to amend that motion? Because trustee just stated she want to give the money back. Okay. She want to give the $619 back.
No, she said she will give you, Tiffany. She said she'll give you $600. She ain't say she was gonna give it back.
Do anybody want to amend the motion?
Thank you. I appreciate
anybody
that.
want
Thank
to
you.
amend the motion? Trustees? Nobody?
Can we get it moving?
Can we get her moving?
I do. That's your problem.
Can we get her moving?
You just stated you want to give the $619 back. So
it is 8:14.
Let's handle the business.
Can we get this? Can we get back to business?
Our own business.
Can we get back to business?
Discussion. You talked all that stuff about
can we get back to business, man?
$619 back.
Can we get back to
So
business?
let's give it back, trustee.
I got a motion to call the vote.
Amend it and let's go.
Second.
I didn't call for the motion. You guys cannot supersede me, and that's your problem. When we in discussion, we're in discussion. At the end of the day, you made a statement. I'm calling you on your statement. Your statement was, I would give you the $619. Cool. Let's make an amendment.
Pardon me, Mayor.
$600 back.
Parliamentary procedure. You have two attorneys sitting next to you. You can ask them. They can make a motion for the roll. They absolutely have that right.
I still have to acknowledge his hurt. So until I acknowledge
I don't care if you acknowledge me or not. You have two attorneys here. Ask them what the parliamentary procedure.
Now that's the damn.
You don't work like that. So you can be smart enough that all you want.
That's the trustees, lawyer saying enough of this shit. Cause you two dickheads sitting next to her, but they don't specialize in this shit, so they don't know. And then I heard that woman is from Gary, Indiana. It's terrible. Gary is terrible, and she was their legal counsel. Terrible. Don't nobody live in Gary no more. Terrible.
$436,000 now. That's what you should do. If we that broke, why you over here taking all the money from our village?
Okay.
If we that broke, you should give all that money back.
There is a motion and a second to call the roll.
So anyway, as I was stating, we're in discussion, and as it relates to discussion, I'm stating that Tammy Brown should give her $619 back and 82 cents. I'm also asking for the board to give back the $136,000 that Oderson and McGrath and Frazier and Murphy is getting. You should make a revised motion to give everyone their money. Let me.
Okay, Tammy.
You out of order.
Okay, Tammy. Tammy said enough. I'm sick of this shit. You done tried me too long, bitch.
You said you had nothing else to say, right? Okay, then don't say nothing.
Oh.
So those are my motions as it relates to
the $619 is on the warrant list to be paid.
I'm just waiting on somebody to call somebody a bitch. This is coming. It is going to happen before the election. Somebody is going to call somebody a bitch sitting up there.
Now, why would you want that to happen? Not honestly, now.
I don't want it to happen, but Tiffany got a smart mouth and she talking to the elders.
She got a small mouth.
Talking to these elders. You know these elders will pop off on your ass. They tried to have a little decorum because they in the public eye. But you know, the old folk, they came up in the era where you just pop a motherfucker in their mouth, they talking shit. I'm telling you, they gonna get called a little skank or something. They gonna call her something. A tramp. It's gonna be
I'm gonna fall out. I'm gonna fall out.
You little floozy. She gonna be called something, and we gonna know it's a bad word though.
Oh Lord.
It's not paid. It's not paid.
Trustee.
It's on the warrant list to be paid.
Correct. So take it out. Take it out.
I'm done.
Thank you. I thought you was done a long time ago.
I was calling for the vote.
All right, so that's what it is. Okay, so nobody wants to do it, right? All right, call the roll.
Call the roll.
Thank God. Trustee Norwood. Aye. Trustee Stan Brown. Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Who knew
Trustee Belcher.
city
Motion
government could be
passed to
this
pay quarterly
interesting?
bills, AP warrant list.
Okay, remember, when you walking down the sidewalk and you trip, they could have paid for it. All right, here we go. Is there a motion to approve of ordinance 24-015 engaging the...
But you said y'all had been fixed the sidewalks and stuff. That's what you was touting. Yeah, we fixed this, we fixed it. So, damn, how many more sidewalks y'all need?
Village, and it's not the village, it's trustees council. Let's clear that up. Legislative council as the attorney for the municipal officers electoral board of the village of Dolton. Is your motion?
I'll make the motion.
Call the roll.
Second. Okay, so the attorney has advised me, which I know you know, because you're a lawyer down there, knows this too. This is an improper item placed on the agenda. This board has no merit as it relates to the electoral board. They know that, I know that, and he definitely knows that. So you guys cannot put a motion on the floor before this body to choose your own legislative counsel to be the counsel for the electoral board. So Attorney McGrath, I think you should advise your client, whoever placed this on it, that that's not legit.
With all due respect, Mayor, you're completely wrong. There's been a motion and a second. It's properly on the agenda. Either one of the attorneys sitting next to you can advise.
And the attorney did just advise me, sir. That's why I'm speaking to.
Mayor, if you could just let me finish. Either of the attorneys can advise you. If they call into question anything on the agenda, there's another procedure they could follow and take that to a different venue, and I welcome them to do that.
Okay, so let's call it on. Okay, so he stated that it is still improper. I stated what I stated for the record. It's illegal to do. And then also, just so people understand what this is.
Stated for the record.
Understand this lingo. We have an electoral process. The electoral process is where someone challenges you as it relates to you filing your petition. When you file your petition, we have to create a body as it relates. Okay, the attorney want to explain.
Council, with all due respect, I advise the mayor that this is not.
It's the people's bill, and they can be out of order.
I advise the mayor, council, that this is not the municipal officers electoral board. That board is different from this board. This is the village of Dolton's trustees board, right? The MOEB is a statute, is a creature of statute, according to ILS 510, council. This is not that board. That motion should be properly addressed by the proper board.
Are we in comments, discussion? No, we're talking. The attorneys were talking to each other as it relates to that is an improper item on the agenda, and he just gave him the rules and the state statute of where this item should be. It's not before this body. They do not control the electoral board. Guess who controls it? It's myself, it's the clerk, and it's the senior trustee. Those are the three individuals that's on the electoral board. They know that, I know that, we know that. So to put it right here for a vote before you guys is improper. It's not the way it works or goes. Let alone you want to basically appoint your legislative council when you're the one being challenged. That's not true. When you're being challenged in that process. So I'm just pointing that out as relates to what's going on. So
there was a motion in a second. I want a discussion.
I understand that. So you gonna let me finish?
I want to talk.
I want to talk. Oh shit, let me slow it down. Big Booty Belter says she got something to say.
All right, he said, go ahead. Y'all gonna vote on it? Go ahead. All right, call it on.
Trustees, are we in discussion?
Oh, y'all got something to say? Go ahead.
I do.
Oh, you just heard her say she want to talk. Tiffany is a low down wench.
So, to be very transparent, since he started quoting ILC as whatever he was quoting, it would be unfair to anybody when Mayor Hinyard is running, Jason House is running, the clerk is running. So for it to be no inconsistencies and nobody saying somebody did this wrong and somebody did that wrong, the purpose of putting this on the agenda is for the county to be the electoral board where they're not biased because of all of these people that are running are be there. So yes, you are the mayor, but if all of y'all are the people that's on the ballot, that would be unfair. So the purpose of this ordinance, and I'm sure if you read it, you would see that it's to come step in so there will be no biases of anybody that put in any objections, because the only person that put in objections is DeMarcus Quigley against us because they couldn't find nothing else to do.
So just for the record, you still got it wrong. Everybody that knows the process, been through the process, remember, I've been elected since 2013. As it relates to you removing someone from the body, if you feel they're biased in any way, they do a public member. That's how it goes. They bring a public member in and they replace the person that's sitting there, especially if they're the one running. That's how it goes. So for you guys to try to supersede the process and place this on the agenda is wrong. That is not how it goes. Like I said, y'all give misinformation to the public and not the right information. But this is your way of, again, trying to control the situation at hand. Please do your homework, residents, before you just believe the hype of what goes on around here. But we're done. I got you. I'm letting it go. All right, moving on. Call the roll, please.
Call the roll. Call the roll. Call the roll.
Aye. Trustee Stan Brown.
Abstain.
Abstain? Stan, you ain't
Brown.
shit.
Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda, motion to approve.
Stan, you should have stayed your ass at home.
016. Amended Title 5 of the Municipal Code of the Village of Dolton concerning penalties for violations of the village animal control ordinance. Is there a motion?
I'll motion.
Is there a second? Second. All right, is there a motion second? Any discussion?
Okay, so at the last meeting, we had discussion regarding
animal control,
high fines for their loose animals. We had the discussion, and myself, I've spoken to some residents, and with speaking with the board, we decided that we don't want to outprice. Our job is not to make the fines so high that the residents cannot afford them. We do understand that accidents happen with dogs and animals, so we do understand that. So we changed the fee and the fine. Instead of it being $500 on the first offense, we changed it to $150 for the first offense, $250 for the second offense, and $500 for the third offense. We are in hopes that residents just be mindful of your neighbors. We do understand that accidents happen. However, we want to also be safe, and that's the main goal. So we are changing the price, and we will make a lot of other changes over the next few months. I've noticed an enormous amount of animals loose. I've been in this village 20 plus years, and I've never seen so many stray animals. The problem is not the animals that are that the residents own. The problem are abandoned animals. So we need animal control. I brought it up once before. You stated that we have animal control, but what you really meant is we have an animal control vehicle. So we do have an animal control vehicle that you purchased unapproved by the board, $80,000. It was approved by the board, but there was no process. And when we see here, that's our whole concern as a board, the process. It's not necessarily that the ideas that you come up with, we're not against the ideas, but everything needs a process and a procedure. So we are supposed to have animal control. We should have found certified people to run the animal control. Right now, our issue is, we had an issue, I called around, I've done my research, I've spoken with the county. They have an issue because they said that we have an ex-officer who wasn't following the process. So because they wasn't following the process and they were doing unimaginable things with the dogs, the county suspended our need to, they're not allowing us to operate right now. So what we need to do is figure out how we can become licensed with the state again so that we don't have these issues and that we can eventually hire someone certified to run animal control so that we can have the animal control in place for the residents. I also called the Humane Society. Once upon a time, we did have animal control, and the process was when a resident called, the animal control would pick up the animal and they would take them to the Animal Humane Society. Well, they said that we owe them money. So right now, they're not allowing the animals to come there. So the issue is now we have all of these animals, we have nowhere to place them. So
imagine the Animal Humane Society charging you to drop your animal off, but they supposed to love all the animals, just not for free.
Just running around the town, procreating and making more. We just want to get control of the issue. So this is the first step.
I say firing squad.
I think you guys should pay the bill. Pay the bill, that's what take time. So that's an excuse. And as it relates to these ordinances that you put together, I think you guys are way behind the 8 ball. Y'all had 3.5 years to do something. You guys haven't created anything, but now guess what? It's election time, so you're digging in the crates trying to create whatever possible, such as play with animals. I think that you guys are going down the wrong road with the animals. I think you guys should leave the fees where they are. I think you should actually increase them, because what they don't tell you or they're not telling you is, you know how many people have got attacked by dogs in Dolton? These all police reports right here. Police reports. People get mauled to death. Did y'all know that in Dolton? These are reports.
Mauled to death?
But yeah, we talking about charging $100 for a loose dog pit bull. I'll give you a story. We was out running about what, 2 months ago, Will?
Oh, here we go. Let me give y'all a story. I was running and a pit bull attacked me.
Go. When I say a pit, was that a pit? What kind of dog that was? A pit was loose. Chased the mail lady down the running about what, 2 months ago, Will? 2 months ago. When I say a pit, was that a pit? What kind of dog that was?
When I say it was a pit, what kind of dog it was?
It was loose. Chased the mail lady down the street. She was screaming her heart out. I had to call the police because we weren't gonna get bit too. We waited.
We weren't finna get bit too. What kind of niggerman is this? The postman had pepper spray, man. We do not believe your story.
A pig was loose. Chased the mail lady down the street. She was screaming her heart out. I had to call the police because we weren't gonna get bit too. We waited, called the police.
We waited.
But when the police came, the person came and got the dog already and left.
Y'all waited to what though?
I asked the young lady, is she okay? She wants to go to work, do her route. But these are issues that we got in our town. Another issue.
Bro, we waited.
Around the town is where people should
Waited
about
for
me
what?
I care. So about school time, I'll say 3:30. You had 2 King Corsos. I think I got them right. Some big vicious dogs loose. These are all recorded. I called the police.
Big vicious dogs.
So these are all the reports that you can go check. So imagine kids getting out of school. So if people running down the block and the dog chased them, what do you do? Until it happened to you, you'll understand why people got strict penalties in place to protect.
So both of you, so both of the stories, you was out running and you just so happened to see dogs fucking with other people. They ain't actually fuck with you because they recognize you the Superman. All right.
Protect you, resident, because one guy got ate up and it was behind Trina Down's house by 2 pigs or Germans or something he said. She told me. So I'm saying that
Germans, I don't
all
know.
this happened and the man had to get skin grafts. So y'all talk about these things, but don't look into it and do it all for a click and views and for a political gain. But yet y'all
who would be charged for that dog though? If these dogs are strays and loose and you have no way of identifying the owner, who the fuck is the $500 ticket going to, Tiffany? Nobody.
Our job of research. You should leave the fees where they are. You guys should actually increase them and hold people accountable, because when one of those dogs get loose, what are you going to do? Are you going to say, is we going to charge them $100? That's it? But your person ate up sitting on the ground. Like, make that make sense. It makes no sense to me. I think you guys should revisit this, either table it or nothing.
If you charge them $500, your people still going to be sitting there ate up on the ground, and your people ain't getting none of the $500 fine. It's going to the city. Y'all ain't getting it to the victim's family.
Today, or you should re-increase the numbers so that people are accountable for their dog that is eating up people in our village. So that is my comments for it. I pray that the board consider them and amend that ordinance.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm going to conclude with this before I vote. Again, I heard your stories, and your story is every reason why we need animal control. We need animal control. We need you to figure out how you can make things right with the state so that we can be certified, so that we can actually get certified people to operate the $80,000 plus truck that's been sitting for 3.5 years. And when I stated it, I heard you say, well, it's 3.5 years later, and I never mentioned it. Anyone watching the meetings, which they watch, they know that a few months ago when I mentioned it, you said we do have animal control trustee Norwood, and that's what you stated. So all I'm stating to the residents is I know that she done flew from Vegas to Atlanta doing a whole media tour with the whole entourage, paying $50,000 for travel here, $50,000 for travel now there. Now we're broke, and she wants to put the fines on the residents of the taxpayers. And to me, that's not fair. So with that being said, I vote to amend the fees so that we're not overpricing it and making it too ridiculous where the residents can't get their loved ones back in reference to their animal, because their animals are loved ones to some people. So that's my stance, Mayor. Thank you.
All right, so let me remind y'all of what's what. As it relates to our animal control unit, we do have an animal control unit. And trustee knows that. So for her to get up there and lie and say 3.5 years we ain't animal control, because we went on her block that she don't live at. She don't live at the address. I'm mad that I didn't challenge you on that. But anyway, when we got to that address, it was 2 loose paws that we went and picked up with the animal unit that she keeps saying we don't get. And she gonna call and make a post and say, hey, it's 2 loose dogs. Why you didn't call us? Why didn't you call the police? It's kids out there. I got the call from one of the presidents to show up and show out and get the dogs. So this is how important this is. But she studied, had other stuff, going left on other things. Talk about this right here, right now. We need to amend it and make it right. Somebody get ate up. Just remember, y'all look with trustee Norwood, because she the one put this in place. Because $100 is not going to help you with your conflict. Because them dogs are loose. People jump over gates all the time, meaning they're animals, and then they have to find the owner. And some of them don't even have tags. So they ain't got no tag. Who do you charge? Now the dog just loose, you ain't got a tag, and ate up everybody in the community. Make that make sense. So all I'm saying to you guys is I pleaded with the board, I asked them to reconsider and revise this, and then we can move forward. But if you're going to take that stance, I wouldn't be vetoing it, by the way, just so we're crystal clear to the public. So if they pass this, it will be vetoed at the next meeting. All right.
It's called the police department and see if there's any animal control for
anything else?
So you know.
Which is what she said last time.
Trustee
Call the
Norwood.
police department and see.
Trustee Stan Brown. Aye. Trustee Tammy Brown. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right. Next on the agenda is there a motion to approve ordinance number 24-017, authorizing and providing for the issuance of its 1.6 million taxable general obligation bond series 2024 of the Village of Cook County, Illinois, for the levy of a direct annual tax significant to pay the principal and interest of said bonds and approving a tax escrow agreement. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second? Second. Is there a motion second? Any discussion? Call around.
What the fuck was
Trustee
that?
Norwood. Aye.
No discussion.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
Present.
Motion.
Did she say present?
You know, President of the majority scared to vote for that tax levy increase. Okay, next on the agenda, is there a motion to accept the memo regarding the enforceability of the vehicle lease purchase agreement for the Ford Explosion, expedition, I'm sorry.
For exposure.
In the Chevy Tahoe in the Durango. Is there a motion? I make a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion second? Any discussion? Call roll.
Call roll. She running through that shit now.
Trustee Norwood. Aye. Trustee Stan Brown. Aye. Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Next, is there a motion to declare the lease purchase agreement unenforceable and to return the Ford Expedition Durango Chevy Tahoe to the lender? Is there a motion? I make a motion. Is there a second?
They're returning.
Motion second. Any discussion? Call roll.
Shake it, shake it.
Trustee Norwood. Aye. Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, I'm gonna go back. My bad, Trustee. Trustee Holmes had a statement or something you want to make. Go ahead, Trustee.
Okay, hold on. Let me slow it down for Andrew. What we gonna have if they return it?
So the cars that we are discussing is one of the Chevy Tahoes, which one of the person that's the detail drives, which is a luxury vehicle. It's not a police car that's on the street. The other one is the Expedition that the fire chief had. The other one is a Tahoe that was sitting, and then the Durango that the previous chief had. If you tallied up just those 4 vehicles of the lease, it's $9,145 per month, which would save us $109,740,000 a year. $40 a year. So this is not any cars that's coming off of the street for the police. These are the other vehicles that were unapproved by the board.
Okay, all right, it'll all be vetoed. All right, next, is there a motion to approve a...
Damn, all right, it'll all be vetoed, just right quick, just so nonchalantly.
Policy, took the vote already. Pay attention. All right, next on the agenda is there a motion to approve a policy to enforce the return of all village property within 24 hours of separation from employment? Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, why is this created? That's my discussion.
You said what?
Why is this created? Whoever created it, so put this on the agenda.
I created it, I put it on there, and the reason that I put it on there is because there's a lot of liability. So I'll give a couple examples of things that have happened when people terminate, if they're laid off, if they're terminated, if they're leave from the village, they should be returning the village property within a reasonable amount of time. We have somebody that was laid off in August that was driving a village vehicle, and now it has mysteriously disappeared, and I don't know where it's at. But if something was to happen in that vehicle, we would be liable for it. So it should be a 24 to 48 hour time frame that all village property be returned. This has nothing to do with anybody personally. This has something to do with the liability of the village. Also, those vehicles, and I can say 2 of them that we were talking about, the previous person left and only gave 1 key back, meaning that another key is somewhere around. All of village property should be returned, just as if you had left someplace, you have to turn in your ID, you have to turn in whatever belongs to that village. This is putting us in a very liability, I'm sorry, I need to make sure I say it, I gotta call them liability and high risk. We already have problems with insurance. We already have problems with all these lawsuits, and this can cause a lot of concern. So I put it on there, I placed it on there because I believe there should be a time frame that all village items and property be returned if somebody separates from the village.
Okay, so with that being said, I'm not in disagreement with anything being returned to the village. I totally agree with that. I don't think that it is a need for an ordinance or anything to be created because HR normally tells you to give everything when you part from a employment. So I just think y'all just making things for no reason. No. There's already something on the books that states when you leave, get fired, quit. Normally you go in HR office and they ask you to give those things. If you don't have them, they say give them the next day or whatever. So I just think it's just a waste of money as it relates to, I'm pretty sure the lawyer down there charged to create it when it's something like that on the books, because everywhere or anybody that has an actual job has done it or created it. So
yeah, I'm, and this is something that we agree on, but you're saying that that's what's supposed to happen. Obviously, it hasn't happened if these people still have the property. So we're putting it as an ordinance to hopefully it be enforced because, as I just stated, it's a liability. So when these type of things happen, yes, it is common nature that human resources do this, but obviously, whatever the situation is, it hasn't happened. So I think if it's in writing, it's more enforceable.
Okay, well, we both agreed for once on something, which I just stated I agree with it. There's no need for this. And if HR, someone's not doing their job, you should let people know so that we can talk to them on whatever they're not doing, which y'all talk to HR. So call the roll.
Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown?
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Aye.
Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes? Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next, motion to approve 2 business licenses. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second? Second. Is there a motion second? Any discussion? All right, go ahead.
A little information on this 1445 city.
Well, they put this
I
on
didn't
here.
hear the question.
1445
city. You said, do we have the information?
Yeah, is everything all paperwork?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is this
That is
thing?
the gas station on the corner of Sibley, right next to the bowling alley.
What business is that?
I think it's the Shell gas station.
All right, any more discussion? All right, so you guys want to approve 2 business licenses, and you stated that they turned everything in, correct?
Yes.
Okay. This is the main reason why the board do not get in the day-to-day operation and should not have any input on who get what license, when, where, how. At the end of the day, we always had a process in our village. And I'm allowed, William, you can come here, you take my mic. To the mic to speak to the fact of who got what. Okay, y'all out of order. Okay. You out of order.
William, she trying to call William up. Volunteer William up. They don't want to hear from him.
You out of order. So, as it relates to items, can you see that?
She said, "You can't have my mic. I gotta take the vote."
So I just want
And
to
he
point
don't
out,
work here.
as it relates to items and things that are not completed, but this board want to surpass the process and give their friends, homies, whoever, licenses when we have a process in our village. As long as you go through the steps, follow the protocol, no problem. But when you come here and you sit here and you just want to approve licenses without checking with our departments to see if they did everything, is beyond me. So my question is this: who got paid? Who on the table? Because at the end of the day, why is this up here? It should not be before the body, because that's what they do at the village. That's what the employees are for. But right now, we
Who on the tape?
asking
You.
the board to approve things that they should not be approving. So, William, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
Nobody want to hear William. Let me
just
fast
explain
forward
that
him.
With the housing department and permits and licensing, there is a process in place. The particular business that you're speaking of, when we researched it today, first they had not had their fire inspection, which is one of their requirements. They have the building and fire inspection. So when you say, Trustee House, that they have their credentials, I don't know where you got the proof that they had all of their credentials. They still have to have their state license. We checked today, they didn't have their state license. And there's various other things without divulging this particular, because all of their information that they is required. We'll go reach out to them tomorrow and inform them of those things that's required in order to get a business license. With the leadership of Mayor Henry, we have come to the conclusion that majority of the businesses here, and I quote the business that was Friday, he's been in the village for 30 years to provide them with this articles of corporation, the state licenses, inspections. He said he never had to have that. So with our code enforcement, we sent them out there. This particular business had water leaking 3 tires onto hamburger that our citizens was actually purchasing. So we let them know that it's important, it's imperative, before the village signs off on these business licenses, they have to follow this procedure. Those procedures was not in place until Mayor Henry came in. There was no process or procedures.
It was water dripping on food that they was feeding the residents.
All the ordinances that we have in place. So we will reach out.
And the health department didn't shut them
For
down.
this particular business and let them know of the things that's required before they can obtain their business license. Because we want to be, a business has to come into compliance before we can actually provide them with their business license. Okay?
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So the reason why I asked them to come up so you can hear from someone that's in that department, because you get information and it's the wrong information that is given to people. They don't do the process. But then they go and say, oh, they stopped me. They won't give me a license. They won't this. Why they don't do that same song and dance when they go to 10 Lee and order and they tell them no until they come into compliance? It's the same with our black and brown communities. You got to come into compliance. Once you do that, fine, you approve. But you must follow the steps. We cannot think that we can go to a board and say, hey, can you approve my license? But yet you ain't did everything you're supposed to do with our village. But then they get up here out of y'all and say, hey, yes, they did everything. Everything's been approved and they're done. And that's not true. And that's not true. So what I'm saying to you is that you have to pay attention and hear every side before you decide on what to do. And that's what we are today. So that's why I'm stating that with these businesses, as long as they come into compliance, we have no problem with it. We want businesses here. I am the most business-friendly person there is. I want people to keep going and keep growing. That's how I started. I come from a small mom and pop store. So why would I not want somebody else to have the opportunity to grow within a community? That's yours. But I want them to do it the right way. Because if somebody gets sick, somebody gets injured, and one of the places that they just approved, the village gets sued. Because we approved it. And they didn't do an inspection. If you go in, something fall down on you. You go cook some raw meat, and it's not cooked to a certain temp. So we approved them. It got to make sense, guys. I need you to see that. It's not just going with the hype of negativity, because that's not.
Ma'am, you will not be sued because you approved Wendy's for a burger license, a business license, and they had raw, undercooked meat. You would not be sued for that, ma'am. You ridiculous.
What it is. We want people to do things the right way, and then they have no problem with being approved. I just don't think they should be coming before a board that don't work there, that don't know if they did A through Z. So that's where it's at. So that's what we need to work on. So that's my statement for it. Anybody got anything else?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, on this business specifically has submitted everything to the village administrator as well as the Ms. Carlisle who's doing the permits. So if you have questions, I would say please have an employee contact the administrator and they can provide that documentation to them. That's on this business specifically. I will say prior to this administration, the board did not need to be involved in business licenses. This is the least business-friendly administration that I've ever seen. That's right. It takes businesses up to 6 months and they get no responses, no answers. That's the reason the board created this process. If the employees will do the job and make sure these people are followed up with and comply, we have no problem getting out of the way. The board is not trying to oversee all this stuff. We're doing this as many other things because the job is not being done. Once the job is getting done, the board can fall back and just do the legislation that we signed up to do. At this point, it's not happening. So please, I would welcome people to do their job. I would welcome the permits to go back to the employees. And when that time comes, we'll get out of it. But at this moment, we are trying to make sure that businesses get the license they're entitled to. Because of this board, 23 businesses got the license that they need. Dolton is the only community that in order to get a business license or a liquor license, you need an attorney. Why the hell is that necessary? It doesn't make sense at all. So when we talk about bringing business, we have to make it more business friendly. We have to let the businesses know. And that's what this board is doing.
All right, so right now, you guys are impeding on the day-to-day operation. That is not your job. That is not your job to do. And you're impeding on the day-to-day operation as a trustee. Y'all job is to legislate. That's all y'all do. You guys circumvent the process. The process is what it is as it relates to a business coming into our community. And if people get their stuff right, they wouldn't have to go through all of this if they make sure they do it right the first time. I have made videos and showed you guys the people going on fake news, and I've showed you the truth. So that's just what it is. And for people to get up here and grandstand like they're not doing their job, stop it. Tomorrow, show us what you feel that they got, because they don't have it. We checked today, and I made sure we got our facts before we came to this meeting, and they don't have what they need. And then as it relates to the second company, what is it that they want to do? Now it's a sports complex. What is this? So every time you guys put something on there and then approve it, but no one else knows what's going on. But then yet y'all use me for the headlines in the news. But you're the one that's sitting here creating all the tension and all the things in our community because you guys voted for. But the problem is the mayor is the executive branch. I know, good question. Where is the BI? And that's the other issue. BA is never here, don't do his job, don't communicate with people. He reports, guess who? The mayor. And he been reporting to the board of trustees. So who really is running what? But yet y'all point the finger. It's not right. It's not fair. So I just want to say that. So again, y'all can approve it all you want. It will be vetoed. The person needs to come up into compliance with us, the village. Once they come in compliance with the village, it's not a problem with approval. But they must do that. They must follow the steps. So I want that for the record. So once you guys go and do these political games, put things on here for political plays, make sure they follow the process. That's where we are. All right, call roll. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, trustee.
Yeah, I want to make a motion to table it.
It's been a motion to table it. Is there a second? Second. It's been motion and second to table it. Call roll.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
No.
Trustee Holmes.
Yes.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion failed.
All right. Oh, look at that. Great. Thank you. Next is
Sorry, let me correct that. This is a motion to table item 12G.
Next, is there a motion to approve a settlement agreement in the amount of $900,000 to Camille Williams versus Dolton Settlement? Okay.
Oh, I'll make the motion.
All right, let's pause for 1 minute. Attorney got a question. Okay, I think, are you tabling it? What you doing? Okay, well, so what y'all doing? Table? Okay, is it a motion to table? All right, so motion to table. Is there a second? Then motion to second. Call the roll. Call the roll. Clerk.
Trustee Norwood? Aye. Trustee Stan Brown?
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Aye.
Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes? Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion tabled.
Mayor, if I may, the attorney has a statement about it being from a federal judge, so I want to let him.
Okay, well, y'all probably should go to closed session because everybody down here is saying y'all should talk about it in the back. And I agree. I don't think y'all should put whoever business that is out in the open. So.
If you want, we can go into executive session. I was just noting that this litigation was handled by an outside firm, Michael Sparrow from Hinshaw and Culberson. There was a settlement conference 3 weeks ago, and this was agreed to, and partly with the village and with the village's insurance carrier. The village really has no say. If they want to go against the settlement, then the village will be on the hook for paying all future defense costs and any difference in the dollar amount. So you go into executive session. I did not handle it. I know generally what the case is about. The attorney who handled it is not here, obviously, but it was pursuant to a settlement conference in federal court with the village administrator, that attorney, other attorneys, and plaintiff's counsel.
All right, thank you. Next, is there approval for the audit engagement letter? Is there approval?
A motion.
Second.
Is there a second? Is there a motion and second? Any discussion? Okay, well, my question is, how did this firm come about?
This was a forced-place audit by Susanna Mendoza. We could not identify a firm that would accept, so Comptroller Mendoza identified a firm that will take on the village of Dolton.
Okay, that's great. All right, is there a motion and second? Call the roll.
Trustee Norwood?
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown?
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Aye.
Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes? Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next, is there a motion to approve resolution number 24-010, authorizing payment for the Village of Dolton Special Counsel Legal Services? Is there a motion? No motion? Is there a motion to pay the legal fees? All right, is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second, any discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
You didn't provide any documentation with this, so how much is you're asking for payment? What is the payment? Do we have a contract?
So obviously you didn't read because there is an attachment to it. It's called a resolution. And in the body of the resolution, it states the payment for legal services.
Where?
It say what you're looking.
I know what services is now.
It say what you're looking. It ain't no contract. It's a resolution. It's in there.
Okay, can you give me the number?
So you got to review mine, but it's in your package. That's fine. You got a second page. That way you can read and see.
It's no dollar amount on it.
It says whatever legislative council gets. It says it on there.
So why would we get dollar amount?
What's the dollar amount that he get?
I don't know. That's not that.
McGrath, what's the dollar amount you get per hour?
Why are we using legislative council to
I'm
determine
asking. She just asked me the question. We trying to make sure it's fair. That it's across the board. That's all. Whatever they get, make sure. Yeah. So the invoice will be billed every time the individual does work to you guys.
Trying to get paid.
Any more discussion? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Say again?
Is Delgado still with us on this here?
I cannot hear you. Sorry.
Delgado still with us on this here, does?
Delgado dropped the cases, so we had to bring in a different counsel to handle all the villages cases. So no, they're no longer on record.
Wait, I thought this was federal constitution. I thought that was for like the villages though.
No, Delgado dropped the case. Y'all not listening. Okay, what we doing, guys? So it's been a motion and second to approve payment to the Village Dolton Special Counsel for Legal Service. There's been a motion and second. Any more discussion? All right, call the roll.
Trustee Norwood?
No.
Trustee Stan Brown?
No.
Trustee Tammy Brown? No. Trustee House?
No.
Trustee Holmes?
All right, okay, so let's make the statement for the record. You called the next person.
Motion failed.
Slow. All right, so we did everything, so here we are. I just want to make this statement for the record, so please make sure this is in the minutes. So the judge told this body, this board, that is all in court with me, that they should do the same thing that they do for their counsel, which is create an ordinance/resolution, and it's in the document, and you guys can check it out, news, so you can see what the transcript stated that the judge told this body to do. It was all in court, and said, to be fair, you should pay counsel. So if you're not going to pay counsel, we create exactly what the judge told us to do. And then we get up here, and then everybody vote no. So make that make sense. Thank God we're in court tomorrow. I appreciate that. So in court tomorrow, we'll bring this up, because at the end of the day, we have to sit here and go through this. I want to point that out just so you understand the why and how it came to be on here. It cannot be good for one side and then bad for the other side. It cannot be. But then to show you the control that everyone does. Next on the agenda, motion to approve payment of invoices to Robinson Engineering. Is there a motion?
No motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
The motion and second. Any discussion?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
I have the invoices that were just brought in today, and these are invoices from 2023, January 24. These have already been approved on a previous warrant list. We have never removed Robinson Engineering from the warrant list. Just to restate, of course, I will support this again, but these have already been approved.
Okay. Well, Ron is saying the opposite, so that's why it's on the agenda. So hold on. So if you guys want to reapprove it, then we reapprove it. If his checks already cut, made, whatever, then they can void the approval. She don't have to cut any checks, is what I'm saying. So you guys are in favor of it, correct? All right. Call roll.
Wait, so we're calling a roll on something that's already been approved?
You heard what he just stated. Come on, man. Just say it. He's in favor of this.
Trustee Norwood? Aye. Trustee Stan Brown?
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown?
Aye.
Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes? Trustee Belcher?
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right. Next on the agenda, is there a motion to approve the appointment of the police chief, Ronnie Burge? Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
It's been motion and second. Any discussion? Call around.
I have a comment on this, Mayor.
Okay, go ahead.
Just as we're going into the next one, so my statement is going to be the same for the next 4 points. None of the individuals listed here, the resume has not been provided to the board. No confirmation of background checks. No confirmation of salaries. And for some of the contract individuals, no confirmation of certificates of insurance, malpractice insurance. None of that information has been provided to the board. So I'm going to be a no for all of these until we can get the proper due diligence.
Okay, so for the record, guys, y'all need to talk. Y'all know I'm entitled to my point. I believe the process because I was told that this is how it needs to be. I put it before this body to support me. Because right now, as you guys know, y'all involved in a lot of mess. And right now it's time to clean up the mess. But I need
involved in a lot of mess.
Because those departments are not being managed because you guys been laying people off. Y'all have it as a ghost town. People not showing up to work. Y'all paying these times.
Y'all, we almost done here. I got it on 2 times the speed. There is 22 minutes left, and Truth is going live in 23 minutes. As soon as we leave here, we're going over to Truth Hurts because she's talking about Eat with Q and her pattern of how she do when she break up with her men.
And they don't even come to work. What you paying people to do? It's not COVID. They need to come to work and do their job. Especially the police department. You need a police chief. I hear that all you trustees are being
I just ordered lunch from DoorDash.
Trustee Belcher, y'all in the police business should not be. I keep telling y'all, stay in your lane. Because you be involved in stuff later on because you think you learn stuff and you don't. You are a legislative body. I keep saying that. I'm the executive branch. You're legislative. All you do is make laws and also pass a budget that you have not passed. So I'm asking for your support, which I knew you guys would say no. Thank God. State statute say that I'm entitled to my appointment, whether you say yay or nay. And that's the great thing about having executive powers.
A fried chicken sandwich from Corky's. It was buy one, get one free. And so, yeah, I thought I would see what that was like. It's supposed to have some type of barbecue ranch with it and 3 pickles. So, yeah, everybody got them a chicken sandwich.
I have to put it before you to hope and pray that you support me.
Right now, I'm on my fish and chicken kick. I'm trying to stay away from red meats, from the ground beef and all that good stuff. Anything that's not chicken and fish, I'm trying to stay away from.
Thought you would, because at the end of the day, all these departments are being ran without anybody. So that's my statement for that. Call the roll.
Call the roll.
No, we just don't have. Yeah.
I don't need luck. I've done it before.
No.
No. It's fairly simple.
No.
Okay. So I just want to point out to the residents that you see, my board of trustees have been trying to gridlock me, and as a mayor, I'm entitled to the appointments that I have before you. And that's how you're able to run a smooth operation. And they like to create, conflict, and they like to create chaos, which I'm not for. I really want to run smooth and let everybody run their own department. Next, is there a motion to approve appointment
vegetarian
of Angela Lockett?
A motion.
Is there a second? It's been motion and second. And this is a resolution. The president, y'all. All right. Is there motion and second? Any discussion?
I just have one thing to say. With any position, anybody that has been in HR and have an HR background, you would have a background check ran. Nobody starts until the background clears.
Thank
That's
you.
For any reputable company, business, or anything else. Any person that has an HR background would know that. There's nothing wrong with you putting them on here. Where's the background? Has it been ran? And is it back? Simple as that. We make this mistake again. Why go back down the same road again? With not running background and not making sure that these people are qualified for the position.
First of all, everybody up here is overqualified for their position. So please put some respect on their name, like I feel you do me. As it relates to us here, we are African American. I'm gonna say that.
Oh, here we go.
Are great. You have attorneys to my left, and y'all don't want to give them an opportunity. This is Max Fowler. He has been practicing law for years. To my right, you have Angela Lockett.
How many years?
She is awesome. And this guy, because y'all need to stop playing with people's names. They are attorneys. That means they pass the bar in background check. They wouldn't be an attorney. And as it relates to anything else, as it relates to Ronnie Burge, all y'all know his credentials. You know he has been a police chief in several different locations. And as it relates to Michael Smith, y'all need to stop before you sue y'all for defamation of character. He does not, and I repeat, he does not have a background. Just because you don't like him, don't make you right on what y'all say about him. So please, again, as I said,
he has it. He does have a background. It might not be for the thing that you just said. Please stop before he sue you for defamation, but he's been to jail. He has convictions for theft. He got some domestic violence things there. He does have a background. It's not the kid stuff that everybody's like, it ain't that we know of. Can't prove that it is fishy that he resigned because of that and stuff. It's just, but he do got a background though, ma'am. You got to stop.
As I
defaming,
said,
hold on, trustee. Please stop defaming people's names because it ain't cool, it ain't fair, it ain't right. Stop. I'm entitled to my appointments, and my appointment will be who I choose it to be. Because I did that before, listening to a body of picking people that I didn't choose. So this time around, picking the people that I choose to sit in those seats. Because you need people that is for you and not against you. We're not trying to sabotage you in your camp. And these individuals, like I stated, are overqualified to run the day-to-day operation. So moving on.
Let me just say this. Again, with qualified, I don't care if you are qualified. Any reputable business, as I stated again, anybody that works for a business knows that you have to have a background check. I don't care if you're not qualified. Every individual needs to have a background check, and you don't start until your background clears. And that's only because you're going to cover your tail at the end of the day. Is qualified? You say they're qualified. Where's the background check? Again, we made these mistakes before. You picked those other people before, and then look again. So background checks. What's the argument? Let's do the background checks and move on from there.
Clear. I never picked anyone with a background. They do not have a background, and they can't start work pending a background check. So we are going to move forward. Thank God it's my appointment. So we're going to move forward. Tomorrow, each one of them will be in HR, and I don't think your attorney did a background check, so I don't know why you want my attorney to do a background check. So stop it. But the people that work for the village, sure, they will do a background check tomorrow. They will go to HR, get the paperwork certified and done, and then they will send them on their way. Background checks don't take that long to do. So that's where we are with that. So we're not waiting no longer. Y'all had me without any of these people in place for several months. You guys have crippled the village, and I am here to fix it. Because now we don't have anybody in place to do the things that's needed to run a day-to-day operation. So, well, thank you. I appreciate it. So I just want to make sure. So, go ahead.
No, and I just want to kind of state, because my original statement was I was very intentional in terms of just saying the information had not been provided. I do not think that anybody deserves to have their name defamed. So that is not the intention. I believe the process that I'm looking for before making a positive vote would be either a resume for a contractor, a background check, and either voting yes or no. But there's no intention on defaming anybody, but the board does have the authority to make the decision based on the information presented. At this time, we received no information, and I will be voting no.
Okay, let me clear you up, because again, y'all said
let me clear you up.
Y'all don't have any authority to do anything. You guys are supposed to do advice and consent. What that means, just so we crystal clear, advice and consent states that they're supposed to agree or disagree, and that's it. And then guess what I get to do? Still appoint my appointment. That's how this goes. So I just want you to understand how the game goes, how they keep trying to act like they control me. They do not. They have no authority over my office. I am the executive branch. Again, that legislative branch. You learned this in 8th grade. Gosh, you right y'all ain't got it yet. So anyway, moving on. Call it up.
Trustee Norwood? No. Trustee Stan Brown?
Yes.
Yes.
Trustee Brown?
No.
Trustee House?
No.
Stan, you a sellout.
Trustee Dolton?
No. Well, y'all
motion failed.
Of saying no. Okay. Next, is there a motion to approve appointment of special counsel? Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Nope. She mad.
Is there a second? All right. Is there a second? Anybody?
She can't get that second. She mad. She like, damn, she said, Stan, you ain't gonna second me?
Stan, can I get a second?
Damn.
So y'all don't want me to have special counsel as it relates to cases for the village of Dolton? This game we gonna play? All right, thank you. How'd I get to still appoint? All right, it fails. Next, is there a motion to approve appointment of executive assistant?
So I have a question.
Is there, motion. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Now you can speak.
So, executive assistant, when did it become an appointment? And then, what is Jacqueline Richardson's position?
Trustee, you and I spoke in the parking lot, that is, and then we talked about all of this and all the people that work in our village and what do they, hey, y'all out of order, stop. Let us finish what we're doing. So we did all of that, and you know the answer to those questions. So for you to get up here, hold on. So for you to get up here and act like you didn't talk with me, you spoke with me, you and I, and we talked about everything that was going on in the village, everything that was wrong, who did what wasn't approved. We talked about all of this, trustee. But yet you come up here and have amnesia. Come on, you know what's going on. So we here for executive assistant. So So basically, we're here for executive assistance. So I'm asking for
That's
your
not a
approval.
appointed position.
It's what?
That's not a appointed position.
Trustee, it's on the agenda. I have your support or I don't. So you're gonna support me? Since it's not a appointed position, do you support me with my hire?
It's not a appointed position.
Do you support me with my hire, trustee? Oh, okay, that's my point. I know. You don't. Thank you for saying it for the record. Y'all don't support anything I do. So anyway, call the roll.
Trustee Norwood? No. Trustee Stan Brown? Trustee Tim Brown?
Yes.
No. Trustee House? No. Trustee Holmes? Yes. Trustee Belcher?
No.
Motion failed.
Okay, so couple things. I just want to reiterate what just happened. There was motions for several individuals. A motion to appoint the police chief. Guys, order. And y'all do know the judge got a login shop for heckling or doing anything, so I'm gonna make sure you know that tomorrow. So anyway, a motion, there has been several motions made. There's been a motion for the police chief for Ronnie Bird Sr. And I had 2 votes on that and 4 noes. And then there was a motion for approval of village attorney, Angela Lockett. And that was also 2 yeas and 4 noes. And then I had a motion to approve appointment of special counsel, Matt Solomon. Then we got one of the other attorneys, the just y'all attorney, huh? So that motion failed. I didn't get a second. And then I had a motion for executive assistant. I got 2 yeas and 4 noes. So that's what we are with that. Moving on.
Moving on. It got quiet. It ain't number 10 minutes left. We finna go on get up at this thing. Yeah, it wasn't nothing else, I don't guess. It seemed like all the fireworks had happened. I don't think nothing else could have happened in the last 10 minutes. Could be wrong, but if it did, who cares? We got the gist of it. See y'all over in Truths Live in 10 minutes. To the next episode, we out. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us the misfits. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the Fitbit. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old, it's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pippin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Stay high, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving pack niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true geek. Walked in by myself, but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me money boy, or you can call me nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2 breathe. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit.